Hey, welcome makers. My name is Jared and you're watching 3D HP. How is it going today? We're live on YouTube, we're live on Twitch, and hopefully you went out and spent all your money yesterday or this morning buying stuff for Christmas and Black Friday deals that are still going on everywhere. I don't have much money, so I'm not checking the ads out, but hope we have an awesome stream today. I've got one person in the back room, Matt. I'll be bringing him in just a minute. I have been under the weather for the last week now, and I have IBS problems, irritable bowel syndrome, and yeah, I've been going through hell, but I'm here. I'm trying to smile, and we're going to get going. So, yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day. Please comment and chat. Please like, subscribe, share. If you want to help me out and donate, that's really awesome. It would help me out for paying the bills and Christmas. I'd really appreciate it. If that does or doesn't happen, either way, it's fine. And let me bring in the first person and see what we got going on here. Hey, Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, yeah, I'm pretty good. And, I've been not well either, my family. I found out my son have type 1 diabetes.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's happened. We warned him about it. You know, his mom have and his dad had. So, I mean, I'm his stepdad, but, you know, still, he eats too much junk food.
Yeah, I need to upgrade my intro. It's like 6 months, 8 months old. I need to straighten up and update it, but I haven't yet, but I need to. I can hear myself through one of your devices, Matt, somewhere.
All right, hold on.
But if anybody out there watching, I can drop in and hang out. You're welcome to do so. I can reshare the link in chat, the invite link. And if I know you, I'll invite you in. If I don't, I probably won't, because we got to be careful what we do or don't show on channel online. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope you got a lot of turkey yesterday or whatever you ate, wherever you're at. Hope you're with family and, you know, everything went great. So I went to my sister's house briefly, and then later on I went over to my son's in-laws, his wife's parents' house, and had turkey dinner over there also. Anyway, I'm kind of late getting out a video. I've been working on a video for Tig Tag. They sent me out 2 bottles of their gray resin, 2,000 gram bottles. And I had a bunch of failures on my new resin printer, and I don't know why it was happening. So I moved on away from that model. I went and ordered 2 more bottles myself on Amazon to make up for some that I lost that they had sent me for free. And that video I'm currently editing and working on. I got a couple really cool prints, which I'll show throughout the stream. Here's one of them right here. This is by Wicked Studios over off the Patreon. Ben Grimm, the Thing. He came out amazing. Now, as most people know, when a designer designs something, it's considered 100% scale, whatever he makes it at, however big or small that is. And this one I reduced down to 75%. And he's been hollowed. He's 3 millimeters thick. He's very heavy, substantial. And I need to prime it and start painting it, so that'll happen eventually. And I've done that. And then I've done another one by the designer Sanix from, what's it called? Wakanda, the new Wakanda movie. Oh, and she's not glued on the base, but I got everything else glued. That came out really good. Here's a base here. I've got all this glued up, and I had to cut the spears because the spears separate about right where my finger is straight across to here is one piece. And they wouldn't fit in the resin printer, so I had to go into Metfab and slice them off and glue them back together. But that'll be cool once I get it primed and painted.
So, that looks nice.
Got that
Does it sound better now?
I can't tell. I don't hear it.
All right, cool. Then problem solved.
Yeah, she stands 17.5 inches tall, and the tallest spear is 18.25 inches tall. And the thing, Ben Grimm, yeah, he came out great. He's much sure how tall he is when measuring. He has a set of all 4 on Wicked, but I only did 1 for now. Ben Grimm is about 9.5 inches tall on the base. So, and like I said,
what we talked about earlier about the giveaway, yes, I can.
Okay.
I can give away 1 roll of filament from Polymaker.
Okay, guys, I'm going to post something here in a minute, and sometime during the stream, maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whenever Matt decides, he's going to give away 1 roll of Polymaker.
Oh, you decide whenever you decide to do it.
Okay. And Polymaker is allowing Matt German to give away 1 roll of Polymaker, so that'll happen during our stream. Let me make up a banner for it. Hey Dan, how you doing? Working to watch the stream. I'll pop in. Okay, that'd be nice. Love to have you. Let me make up a banner. Go ahead and keep talking. Let me type up a banner here. It'll be hashtag Polymaker in chat, but let me type it up so I can run across the bottom. Go ahead and talk, Matt.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I was just totally mind blown that I was giving my first roll of filament away. So I was speechless in this moment. So
What? This will be your first roll of first giveaway.
yeah, that's my first roll of filament giveaway from Polymaker. I just asked him, and
they ship pretty much anywhere, right?
Yes, Europe and US as far as I know. Yes.
Like that, but anywhere they ship.
Oh, and I've been making lithophanes again.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
Don't ask me about the flowers' names. I forgot them already again. I know this one is a daisy, and I took the pictures from the garden from my father-in-law. So
Hello, non-fam.
hey everybody, hey non-fam.
He wins all the giveaways, so about time he gives something away. LOL. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, Matt does lithophanes. Yes, he does. I've only done 3 or 4 in my lifetime. I haven't done that many. I've done a few, but if I ever have any questions, Matt would be the one to ask. He does so many.
I know I do a lot.
He's an authority. I'm not going to say he's the master, but he's an authority on lithophanes. Because I don't. It's like when people say, "Oh, I'm a master 3D printer. I'm the best at this or best at that." There's nobody's the best. There's just people that are better than others. Everybody's always learning. Hey, Richard Cryer. Hello. How are you doing?
There are quite a few people out there what do quite a good job in making lithophanes, and making lithophanes what I don't really much produce, but they're produced on a regular base. So it's all the question is of how often you do a lithophane and what type, and if you have your right settings for it, and it all it can cause certain problems if you don't know what you're doing.
Hey, Blaster, what's going on?
Like this one behind me, as you can see, the one below here, this one actually, I should have put some support on it. So just for the bottom, or design it differently. I'm probably gonna design it differently, so I don't have this overhang. So I will have an overhang, but more of a flat overhang where I have proper supports underneath, and I don't have the problem of trooping.
Your mic just jumped up and then it went back down. It got real high for a second, and then it went back. It's back to normal now.
All right, good. Yeah. And if you guys want, join the Discord and Polymaker. I'm there, the Lithophane ambassador. If you guys want to reach me, this is where to find me. Or you find me on Facebook. Either way. And yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, comment and chat, and it'll chat will automatically do a shout out for you. Anybody that streams on Twitch, if you comment and chat, it'll automatically do a shout out. Or it should be, yeah, there it's working. And like I say, we're live on YouTube also. We can have up to 10 people at a time on stream. If anybody would like to drop in, we do have people that are coming in late. Let's see.
We're normally packed by today. Normally,
we got 7 watching on each platform.
All right. Cool.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's good losing weight. I've been losing a lot of weight lately.
Yeah, you do look like it. You lost quite a few pounds.
Yeah, I got a long way to go, but I haven't been eating much for the last couple of weeks. And like I say, for the last week, I've barely been eating anything. I mean, Thanksgiving dinner, you know how you have like 15 different things to choose from, and I normally fill my plate up, I'll eat it, and I go back for seconds. I ate less than half a plate the other day at my sister's house because I just wasn't
Wow.
hungry. So
Wow. You took some food home with you?
yeah, she gave me all kinds of stuff to bring home.
Cool. Yeah, we don't celebrate over
Hey, Stephen.
here
Cool. Hello. How are you?
Thanksgiving. Hey, it's Steven. I think my dog's gonna bark in a moment, so I might have to mute myself. Cause my son, I think, ordered the takeaway. So I bet it's McDonald's or KFC. I don't know, one of the two. McDonald's, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we told him not to do that too much, because the bread is bad for you. You know, any type of carb. So potatoes is bad.
Hey, Byron.
Vegetables. I mean, even though it's a vegetable, but you wouldn't think that of a potato. That actually can harm a person if you eat too much of it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um,
Hello, Sergio. How are you doing? Hello, Merle. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
And we're starting out kind of slow here. Liam is donating some stuff to Toys for Tots today. Then he said he'll try to drop in whenever that happens. Jamie will be here. Or Jamie, I don't know what happened to Jamie. She said she had something to do in a few hours, but I sent out a lot of invites like I usually do. I didn't send out as many as normal, but everybody knows that I stream every Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific. So hopefully more people drop in on camera. Tell us what you ordered for Black Friday, what you're printing, what you're working on. We'd love to hear it. So
Yeah, but people forget too sometimes, that, oh, today's Saturday. Like, I keep mixing up my days sometimes. Like, it's Friday today and actually it's Saturday today. So,
yeah. Well, every day's Saturday for me being retired. So
yeah, I've been printing my lithophanes, and everything is made with Polymaker white filament,
mhm.
Polylite PLA, and
Is it
this
called white or is it an off white or just white?
it's a white, but with a yellowish tint to it. So if depends also what light bulb you use. If you use a warm white light, then the yellow would show up more. If you use a daylight or a white light, a white light, a daylight
Wow,
light, that will be better for the lithophane. Come out more.
nice.
Uh, as you can see, I make a Duff beer can on the top, right there. The top picture is almost finished. Take 2 days to make,
Hmm.
and it's only the size of a regular can. The problem is I have some kind of another layer inside, and I don't know why it keeps happening only on this design. So I reckon there's something wrong with the picture what I made, uh, what I got, and I don't know. I tried to fix the picture. I tried to play around with it and reformat it into a different size, make it smaller, make it bigger. Uh, I mean, you name it, I tried it, and it still keeps happening to me with the lithophane when I try to
Oh,
wrap it around the can. So it's complicated. So many issues could be.
yeah, I've been printing with my new resin printer for only about a week now, maybe 2 weeks, and I had to replace my FEP and my screen protector the other day. But somehow I must have got a tiny little pinhole in the center of the FEP because I kept getting a small stain on the screen protector. And of course, it's cured, and I try to carefully scrape it off with a double-sided razor blade, which only works so well. So I had to tear it apart and replace it, which rarely happens when I first get a resin printer. I'm usually really careful about stuff like that. And something damaged it, and the FEP was real thin, I guess, or not heavy like other FEP, and it got a tear in it, I guess. I couldn't see it, but there was something there because there was definitely a stain.
I was wrong.
Oh yeah, Zolan. Okay, yeah, I seen him going live earlier. He said something about making cinnamon rolls. Is he wearing
Yeah,
a pink? Is he wearing a pink? Whatever you call it.
that's
Well,
what
it
I
looks like
use to clean my resin print. The what? If there's
okay.
anything inside, because it's run about the same size as my resin what, the little
Hmm.
one I have, and it scoops up perfectly everything every time. I go through like maybe 10 times through it, or when I go mix it. This is really good for mixing it because you don't have any bubbles.
Yeah, I take the vat out and I drain it through a filter back in the bottle and completely wipe it out and clean it. But if you want to do something faster than that, before you even stir up the vat or do anything, if there's any debris in it, you can cure the whole bottom layer. It's got
Oh
all
yeah,
resin printers have a clean feature. Just run it for like 20 seconds. Then you take out the vat, you can get underneath it and you can pull off the whole bottom layer. But if you
yeah,
stir up the vat and then cure it, you might have little particles floating around the resin that are going to resettle. So don't mess with it before you cure it or completely clean it one way or
yeah.
another.
This is only good for a little bit larger pieces, not like very fine pieces. And
Yeah, I've
normally
never
the
made.
fine pieces are the problems, I think.
My mom used to make cinnamon rolls years ago when I was a kid, but I've never. I love to cook, and I have my whole life, but I've never made cinnamon rolls. I've never made homemade rolls or yeah, yeah, I have made homemade rolls once, but never done cinnamon rolls.
You can get the ones from the frozen ones in a can. I used to get them when I was living in America.
They're terrible. They're terrible. Yeah, I've
I
had
don't
those.
know.
Hey, Sebastian.
Oh,
Hello. How are you doing?
oh, I thought they were pretty good actually.
Yeah, they're like hockey pucks. They bake up really hard. They're like hockey pucks, unless you get them really big.
You have to when you do the buns, you don't overcook them.
Yeah.
You undercook them slightly a little bit.
So, people in chat, what have you went out and bought on Black Friday that you couldn't live without and you just had to have it? I deleted my Sling and I rebought Sling with a different email, and I'm getting it. I'm getting Sling and no Hulu and Disney for $5 a month instead of 16 that I was playing for the next year. Then I picked up Peacock for $1.99 for the next year. That's the only two things I've done with regarding Black Friday. No money.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to buy a IDEX, but I don't have money for an IDEX. I only was able to save up 50 quid.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sebastian got some bunch of stuff off AliExpress and got his VPN set up.
that's cool.
VPN server. Okay, nice.
Yeah. No, because as everybody know, I'm disabled, and my problem is I get a fixed income, and you know you have to live on that, and this is not what you have in America. I live on like eight 800 quid a month, 900 quid a month. So that's not
Okay.
much if you have to pay out of this, everything else, food and electric. And my electric bill went from 50 quid to 300 quid in matter of 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, because the prices went. Oh, I can't run all my printers. I'm only running a few printers because I can't afford running all my printers. I have to run maybe like two or three at a time. You know, because
Yeah, you need
otherwise.
to win that. Like Sebastian says, you need to win the Soul Bowl giveaway, and you can pick an IDEX.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, I'm in that one. I shared it and I entered it. I have the only thing what I have of Sobo was a curing machine and the washing machine. What I got from Sobo, I gave it to a friend of mine. So yeah, yeah, a couple of weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I gave it to him. Uh, I, I liked it, but was very too small for my medium-sized printer. What I have, my resin printer was too small for me. But he have anyway only small printers, so he's it's good enough for that.
Been watching a lot of videos on the new Bamboo Labs P1P that people have been unboxing and doing, and Then I see Nero had his, and you have to connect with an iPhone, which completely sucks because I don't like connecting anything with an iPhone. I like to do it with my desktop, but I guess once you get it connected up and running, then you can control it from the app on your desktop. And he had trouble, couldn't connect, and then the P1P, as everybody knows, it doesn't have LiDAR on it. And then Nero said that on his Bamboo Labs, his X1 Carbon, he turned off LiDAR and he didn't see a big difference. He seems to think it's not true LiDAR, which I don't know much about LiDAR other than what I see on videos. But he said he didn't really see a quality difference with or without it. So at $699, the price difference is very cool. And a lot of people say the P1P is a lot quieter. Well, I think a lot of that has to do with it's not enclosed. When you got all open sides, any noise it makes, it kind of goes every which way. So it would, in my opinion, would make the machine quieter without having sides on it that condenses all the noise in one place. So, but yeah, it looks pretty cool, and you can make your own sides for it. So yeah, if I ever sell a lot of my printers I have here that are sitting here collecting dust, and I can afford to buy one. So one of these
How
days,
much is it?
they're $699.
All right.
So
I mean, the one what you have in the back, what this one is? The white one in the back behind you directly?
oh, that's the Chitty iFast.
Oh, yeah. Shitty.
Yeah, that's that big one. It's an enclosed printer. He can do high temp materials and has a heated active heated chamber. Yeah, I know, Dan. I need to start selling. I just haven't done it. I've been talking about. I need to, just like all the prints and stuff. I got models. I got like thousands of things to sell, and then I got probably 7 or 8 printers I could sell. But let me wait till Black Friday cools down, and maybe I'll list a couple things. And then if I can come up the money within, let's say, the next month, then I can order that P1P. So
Yeah.
anyway, because I've got that great big giant one. It's the Kaiwu Max. They sell for like $699, and I could sell that for probably, I don't know, be cheap and say 250, 260. Somebody would love it. When I got it, it was damaged from the manufacturer, and I had to replace a plumb coupler. And I think that's all I had to replace on it. But I was having layer shifting problem when it got to a certain height. Why that was happening, I don't know. But other than that, it's a good machine. It's like I think it's like a Lulzbot. I believe that's the design of it. And yeah, I could get a little bit of money for that. It's just sitting there doing nothing.
I don't know if I should trust his recipe guidance, Solon's recipe guidance on cinnamon rolls. Just put us enough cinnamon till it's enough cinnamon in.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree with me, non-fam. I was thinking that all these people are talking about how quiet it is, and they think it's something different with the mechanics. I don't, and I don't think it's just the blower fan, even though I don't have one. I think it's because it's open and the noise kind of goes here, there, and everywhere, and that's why it doesn't sound as loud. But of course, fans are loud because fans move air and they make noise. That's just the nature of them, how they work. So, but machines are supposed to be noisy. That's just part of it. I wouldn't want a printer I couldn't hear, then you can never tell when it's working. I like being in the other room and I can vaguely hear what's going on. I can tell when my machine's running. So,
Sebastian, the IDEX, my idea is I can introduce many layers at once and as much as I want to, I think. And the thing is, when one hot end is working, I can go on the other hot end and change out the filament. And then, have no problem with any time down, because the problem is if I do it with them, it takes like 2 minutes if I'm quick to change out the filament. So I have to stop it. Then I don't like slowing it down because then I get lines in it. And with IDEX, I hope I will have not that problem because I will do certain areas different colors, and then when these areas are done, I can switch over to the other side. Then when switch over to the other side, I go switch out the other color and so on, and keep repeating that process. It's just much more quicker, I believe. So
yeah, Dan, I'd rather sell it cheaper and just move it. If I sell it for 400 and knew that I think they used to be 699, people are going, yeah, I don't know, that's kind of high. I'd rather sell it below half. That way, whoever wants is like, oh my God, I got to have that now. Look how cheap it is. So, yeah. Hey, old curmudgeon, how you doing? Good to see you.
Greeting, fellow program. All is well, I hope.
Hope everybody ate lots of turkey or ham yesterday and they got lots of leftovers. Some people don't do turkey and ham, they do other things, but whatever you did, I hope you got together with family and had a great day and had a good time and you got lots of leftovers in your fridge.
Oh yeah, I
Leftovers
wouldn't mind
are
having.
smart. I had
I wouldn't
turkey
mind.
dinner here.
Sorry,
I had turkey dinner here last year and I was a cook because when I cook, I make everything. Hey,
yeah.
what's going on, Marcel? Long time
I
no
will.
see.
I wouldn't mind an American ham right now. We don't have this type of ham. We have the round formed ones, and but the big ham with a bone in the middle. We don't have that over here really.
Enraged
It's
rabbit? I don't know what
very
that is.
expensive.
I'm not sure what that means. Hey, Betty Boop, how you doing? Yeah, the stream started out slow. We've been on for 25 minutes now, and we can have up to 10 people at a time every week on. I sent out a lot of invites, but not as many as I normally do. But Liam will probably be here when he gets done with Toys for Tots. He's dropping off all of his toys. And Jamie was going to drop in, but she hasn't yet. So let me resend her an invite, and if she's available, she'll pop in. Yeah, Dan, go ahead. You can post that. No problem. I'm just reading Dan's comment to me. Everybody's allowed to self-promote if I know who you are and it's related to the hobbies that we do.
Yeah.
Preferably when you're on screen, but you can do it if you're in chat, if you're a mod.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been made ambassador, lithophane ambassador and polymaker, and
Oh, okay.
so I'm teaching people now, even more people, how to make lithophanes in there, and I post stuff hopefully daily, and like just what I'm working on, and you find me a lot of times in the Hangout, streaming what I'm working on at the moment. So people actually can join and ask question or look at what I'm doing, and maybe they will pick up something up by themselves. And yeah, so join us. I do this regularly. So
Yeah, Marcel just posted a video of some stuff he's been doing with his drone flying. I see your videos occasionally on YouTube, Marcel, and you go live once in a while.
mm,
Let's see. I got the same pictures in here, I think, that I showed last week. Everybody probably already seen this. I did a my head mini me. I had a designer design that for me, and then I painted it. It looks a lot like me. Back when I used to work and had a dark tan, that's how I looked. And here's a picture of that Hulk right here that I just showed.
that looks more like you.
Yeah. Here's a cool little robot. The arms aren't glued, the heads aren't glued, so you can move the arms and you can take out the different heads and put in it. And then this I have printed and primed. That's not my picture. That's a render from the designer of Vecna from Stranger Things. I have that ready to paint. The head's about my size. It'll mount on the wall. I just have to do some more putty work on the seams, and then I can start painting it. As a matter of fact, grab it and I'll show it to you.
Yeah, that's a good one, Sebastian. We should do that. But I don't think he's going to give us a file to do that.
Now here's Vecna right here. Now I printed this on the Qi Fast. I had to go into what was it called? Netfab. And there's one of these pieces here. I had to cut off the tabs on it because it wouldn't quite fit on the bed, but the rest of it, all the pieces fit individually on the bed. So that'll be really cool when I get it painted. I'll probably hang in my bedroom or something.
That's gonna give you some nightmares.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna design in the next couple of weeks. I want to design some baubles for Christmas trees, or the Christmas lights what you put around the Christmas tree. I want to design baubles what you can stick inside onto the light itself. So you just buy a whole chain and keep printing the baubles, different baubles what you want, and stick them on, and have a whole row of baubles going
Bobblehead.
around. No, just a regular bauble. Like what I did last Christmas. Uh, Let me see. Uh, no, I don't have one laying around right now. I saw somewhere earlier, but no, it's basically what a Christmas bauble is.
A Christmas ball. Yeah.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
that, and you just stick it in the
Yeah, it's
back
been there
of.
for a long time. I got all the files from Mr. Bedelli a long time ago when I was on his Patreon, and I never have finished printing them.
Yeah.
I printed that on my Creality CR10 Max. I had, what's her name down in Texas that sells those printers? Tiny Machines. I had to mod the firmware, so I was able to get 470 by 470 out of the CR10 Max, and I was able to print the dome in one go.
I think he used the R2D2 for making a printer out of. That's why it's laying there.
Yeah. I got a bunch of boxes stacked up down there, and that just happens to be an iView. A lot of times when I go live, I'm sure most people do, you look to see what's going to be on camera, and you might rearrange accordingly. So. It's like my wife says, my big old desk here gets to be such a mess. I said, well, you don't see it on camera. It doesn't matter. I clean it up once a week. And then a couple days later, I'm painting something or working on something, and things get pushed over here next to me. And, I'm sure everybody knows it gets to be a cluster. So.
Sebastian Olcomargin, join us if you like.
Yeah, if you guys want to pop in, I'll share the link again. You're welcome to come in. Hey, Tech Dad, what's going on? I can't say, Tech Dad, who the designer is on that. It was a private commission, and I can't say. So.
I can say it wasn't me.
Yeah, it was done based off pictures, and it was done from scratch in like ZBrush or whatever programs a man uses. But I can't say who it was because he doesn't normally do that kind of work. It was done as a favor. Let's say a Christmas present, basically.
I need to learn how to do this. I want to do Atlas. The Greek mystical figure Atlas? The guy with the globe on the back. He basically knees down with one knee and have the earth behind him on the back. And he was basically banned or imprisoned to carry the whole world on his shoulders. So I kind of want to do that, but I need to find a designer what can do the bottom piece, because I'm not that good in creating the bottom piece. But I thought about to do two different versions. One version what carries a regular human, and one person like a Terminator, like a skeleton of a Terminator. Then then you have a big lithophane in the back of it, and hopefully the lithophane will be lit up then too. That's what I want.
Atlas. Don Pam said his name is Atlas.
Yeah, Atlas.
I forgot to chrome the base when I painted this. When I primed this gray, and then I sprayed it all the base black, a high gloss black. I want to do a candy blue like that robot you've seen. It's the same color down here. The only problem was I forgot to chrome it first. That's why it looks black. It's a really dark blue. Looks black. But if I would have chromed it, then it would have came out looking like this other robot, which is right here. Now, This robot, I got some clear coat. I have not clear coated this yet. I need to clear coat this model, but that's all done in candy colors, and I just need to clear coat it. I've got the clear coat in the mail. I just haven't mixed it up and sprayed it yet. I'll take
The
off the
arms
arm,
are move,
spray
the
everything
arms are
separate.
the arms are movable, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Can I
because they come out.
can you bend them in any direction? I mean,
No, I can only bend at the elbow. The rest of it's solid. The joint's solid at the elbow. I can only
uh,
bend at the shoulder
uh,
joint, and then the head, of course, turns. That's because you don't. I'm not gluing it in, so I have 3 different heads to put on it.
uh,
The body is glued to the base, and this base part is glued to the bottom down here, and it's all resin printed.
yeah.
And when I sent the designer the pictures of me, I sent him selfies, and he had the earring originally in the wrong ear because in a selfie everything is reversed. And then I hadn't shaved in the pictures, so he didn't realize that I didn't want the razor stubble. That's why there's facial hair on the sides and the back. I forgot to shave, or I forgot to tell him when I sent him the pictures that I only have eyebrows and a goatee, so any other facial hair shouldn't be there. But no biggie.
No, doesn't shine up really well. I need more light. Um, this was a design, but it's a failure. As you can see, there's a line through it
Uh-huh.
because it's 2 different pictures I glued together, and I wanted to do multiple. I wanted to print multiple of those pieces out, 25 of them in total, and stick them all together and glue them together. But I figured out, nah, it's not gonna work. I mean, even though the glue is very strong, I mean, I use super glue. I mean, it's pretty amazing. So, but I think the stripes of the connections are just too. You can see them, you know. Maybe
Yeah.
when you go further away, you can't see them. But I have to see. Maybe gonna print it still out or not. I'm still deciding it, and I'm still deciding if I'm gonna make a border around it and then stick the borders to border, because then I have more flags. Because this is ultra thin, you know, and glued
Yeah.
together. And if I put 5 in a row and 5 that way,
It looks
uh,
like pavers. What's it supposed to be? It looks like pavers on the driveway.
it's a honeycomb.
Okay.
I have some better pictures I can show you guys. Give me a minute or two to pull them up.
Here's what Marcel would do to fix it. I would fuse them so you actually melt the material more than just glue it together. Like
Yeah, but
melt the seam together carefully.
then you ruined the picture.
He's saying that acetone, it might blend it. It might melt it enough to blend it.
Mm, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I try it.
Take
I mean,
some
more than
scrap,
trying.
glue 2 pieces of anything together. It'll make a seam, and then experiment with some acetone. See if you can blend it and get it to kind of meld together. And then if it works, then you can try it on your finished piece.
Not just me game. Here you
He
go.
says that's how cosplay guys fuse parts together with barely any seams.
That's the picture I used, and I divided the picture in 25 pieces.
Okay.
So
Hey, Dusty Knuckles, how you doing today? Hope you had lots of turkey yesterday or ham or whatever you ate yesterday, Dusty. Hope you went out and spent all your money on all the Black Friday goodies.
come on, the computer doesn't want to work.
Now my
If
dog
it
showed
says
up. He's probably thinking, oh, I want a bone now. Or I'm going to start barking at you.
yeah, oh, come on, I don't think it will work acetone melting it together, because you still will have the deterioration of the resolution.
You got bad
And
breath. You've been outside eating poop? Huh? You've been eating cat
ew,
poop? Yeah, you have bad breath.
At this moment, I thought you talking to me. I'm like, how the? I'm not eating poop. What the? I didn't even see the dogs there. I'm like, who's talking to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my brother-in-law collects anything to do with wolves. He's got wolves pictures, hundreds, if not thousands, of wolves pictures, plaques, stuffed animals, everything. I said, well, don't you have anything in glass? You have some genuine wolf poop that's been dried and cured. That we can have some wolf poop in glass. You got everything else. But anyway, he didn't find it very funny. I did.
yeah, and don't forget to polish it.
Buy him a scratch and sniff, like a little book, and you scratch your finger and sniff it.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, oh gosh. Yes, you're correct, Margin.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry.
I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I have IBS bowel problems, and I've been down for almost a week, having all kinds of pains and problems. And I almost didn't stream today, but I'm here. So I was lively at the beginning and talking like this, being all exciting, but that ain't how I feel.
Well, I mean, a calm Jerry is a good Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah, I talk fast, I walk fast, I do everything 100 miles an hour, and I don't really, I haven't been feeling that way lately. I took my Humira shot 4 days early, thinking that might help the pain go away, and ibuprofen and everything I could think of, and I don't know what's causing the issue. So
Mm.
my wife's like, "You want to go to the hospital?" No, I don't want to go to the hospital. It's not that bad, and that'll cost what, $20,000 or $30,000. And I
What?
can't get my bills paid and everything done if I'm in the hospital because I can't. My wife doesn't pay any of the bills, utilities, or anything, so she doesn't have a clue. So I need to be here.
Wow.
The only thing I've done unusual, old curmudgeon, in the last couple of weeks is we went to the store and bought a half gallon of eggnog, and I forget the brand name. It's like an alcohol brand. It was a regular eggnog, but it had no alcohol in it. And I drank that. Well, I drink lactate milk. I don't drink regular milk because it bothers my stomach. At least that's what a doctor told me a few years back. And I had a bunch of that, and that's the only thing I can think of that might have tore my stomach up. So
That's not good.
then I
I
got a
like
new.
yogurt.
I bought a new clone off Amazon. I've been using for about a week now. Maybe it was that. I doubt it, but I quit using that for the last couple of days. Whatever I can think of that might make me feel better. So.
Oh wow, that looks amusing. I just want to see if I can print the top. I know the bottom piece is lost already, so I literally can stop the print now and redo it. But I just want to see how the top comes out too. So even this one's gonna be anyway only half the size of the original what I want to print. So when I want to print a large lithophane, instead of printing immediately a large lithophane, I print a small one, a small version of it, and then a bigger version. Because first I want to get my settings right, and if I see any flaws on the little one shows up first, and I don't lose too much filament, you know. Because if I immediately use it for making a big lithophane, and I might be using like 500 gram, of filament, half a roll of filament for a big one. If you do this every time and it fails, I'd rather make a small one where I only use 75 grams of filament and then get rid of that. It's just save filament, you know. Also, what I do sometimes with certain filaments, like this one, is the dome. The top comes out good. I'm just gonna cut it in half and glue it to a base with a light source underneath. So you have like the northern hemisphere, and then I will print out the southern hemisphere, and make like 2 models out of it, probably. That's how I recycle my stuff. So
Let me show Trevor's video in Navarre, Florida. Navarre 3D. I always show it every week, and I show it on William's stream. I enjoy advertising for him. He's helped me out a lot, so I try to help him out however I can. And he's got a really cool store in the mall in Navarre, Florida, in the Mary Esther Mall. And in the link below this live stream and on a couple of my videos, I've got his phone number, their mailing address, where you can get a hold of them. But let's check this out. You can talk while it's running if you like.
okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Trevor, and this is my store. This is Navarre 3D Printing. We're actually located in the mall in Mary Esther, Florida. In our display window we have a bunch of Jeff Hex 3D stuff. It's kind of hard to see with this shine in the mirror, sorry. We do a bunch of custom stuff for people.
I like the display case.
Over here we have some demo printers.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind having one of those.
That's cool that you got them running in the window. Get people interested in coming in and talking.
As you can see, we usually leave them on actively printing. That way people can, kind of get an idea of this. Anyway, let's go inside the store. We're having a big promotion on filament.
Nice.
This is the Navarre series by Layerworks. Jonathan has made some amazing filaments, and they're all USA made. And we have some beautiful colors. Alright. Let's see, we've got some great models up here. Okay, we got filament. Again,
That's a big
patrons,
store.
We got Flexi Factory. And
Yep.
I wish I had this much space.
we have Xyltech filament on the right there. Tons and tons of eSun. Printers galore. We got Folson, of course, Creality, Chitty-Tech. Again, this is our line of filament here. Well, this is Layerworks. This is our series. Man, I can't tell you how beautiful it is. It just has this beautiful opalescence in it and gorgeous stuff. Let's see, we got our front counter here. And over here, print farm. A bunch of Chitty-Techs, a few more. A bunch of printers waiting to be put together. We got a Optimus P1 over here. That's a whole different story entirely. A couple more backup printers there along with filament. Got some resin action going. Been doing a few big resin jobs lately. This particular job is 51 units. Repairs.
Wow. That's a lot of units.
Got 2 more printers ready to go and sell on the tables. Back here we have our 30 and 50 watt fiber lasers. I have a 3-year-old, so she has her own little play area back here. And then here's our repair section. Mainly it's Chitty-Techs and Creality, but we put everything together. That's the store. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you, Jerry.
Very cool. Very nice.
Yeah. Nice store. I wish they have stores like this here, but slowly some people are talking about opening up stores like that over here.
Hey, Tripod, how you doing? Good to
In
see
my
you. Hope you had a
area.
good turkey day.
Hey,
Hope you
Tripod.
bought lots of goodies for Black Friday.
Come join us, Tripod. Tell us what you're doing.
Waiting on Mr. Know-It-All to drop in. He hasn't been here yet. He's busy dropping off toys for tots.
I don't think he's gonna make it tonight.
I'll bet he'll be here. We're talking about this person right here. He's not here yet.
Yeah, he's probably in hospital.
Yeah, kind of a slow day. You know, people's recovering from Black Friday and all the food and everything going on. So,
I know.
and then, like I said, I've been out of it for about a week now. So, hello, Chris Travis. How are you? Good to see you, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Matt's going to be. Oh, you're driving home from work. All right. Be safe.
Oh, by the way, people, put in hashtag Polymaker. Later on, we will give away one roll of filament, as you can see on the description below. Moving around, so
That's as per Matt. Matt got a hold of Polymaker, so Matt, I'll run it, and Matt will be doing the giveaway. So whoever wins, you'll contact Matt, let him know what type of filament and your information, and he'll get it sent right out to you. It's very
Yeah,
nice, Matt. Thank you.
yeah, give me at least 3-4 days before I come back to you, because I'm still trying to arrange everything before it actually gets shipped out. So because Polymaker is normally pretty quick in sending stuff out. I had mine in a matter of a few days once it went out.
Yeah, when I give away Ziltech one roll, I can give away 3 rolls a month, 1 roll a week for 3 weeks. For some reason, not 4 rolls. And I always, when I get off the stream, and the person messages me, hopefully the same day, if not the next day, and then I PM that person right away, my rep, and then they get it sent out on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I will have to do too.
That's only USA only. But Polymaker is wherever they ship to. I don't want to say worldwide in the banner because I don't know. There might be places where Polymaker does not ship to. And if you should win in chat and you don't want it, I can either respin or you can donate it to somebody else that's in chat. That's allowed also. Some people like just to enter, but then if they win, they'd rather respin. So
Yeah, like me, I only enter to win, and then to give it away to somebody else. That's
we
what I
currently
do now.
got 8 people entered.
So, how many people?
8.
8. Oh wow! Come on, people.
Man or Mutant, what's going on? How are you? Glad to see you.
I did. If everybody be so nice to take the link from Jerry and spread it around so we get more people in, maybe that would be nice for you guys.
Share up the stream, more the merrier.
And some people might can join us.
Yeah, if you're into anything that we're into, 3D printing, lasers, resin, painting, CNC work, you're welcome to join in on camera and we can chat about what you're working on. If I don't know you, I may not let you in, but because I've had problems a long time ago with letting people in that I didn't know on screen. So I usually look at people in the back room when they log in and I can see who they are, what they're all about. And then I bring them in on camera and we chit chat. So.
Yeah, I didn't say what's his name from Israel.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a long time. He done the toaster challenge a long time ago. He won on Edutech. I can't remember his name. Non-fam or who in chat. What was that man's name from Israel? He done the really big torture toaster that he won, and he used to be in chat all the time. And then I haven't seen him in a really long time. Can't remember what his name was.
Hanek? No.
If I seen it in chat, I'd remember, but I can't think of his name. But that happens with the hobby. So many people come and go. You get to know a lot of people, and then life gets in the way, and they quit getting online and streaming for whatever reason. So hopefully he's okay, but I can't remember his name.
We miss you, people. Come back to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I know people in chat know who I'm talking about, but I can't think what his name was. He was on my stream once or twice. He was rarely on stream, but he was always in chat.
You have, yeah.
Yoav. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
His name is Yoav something. Yeah. Thank you, Don Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to him. Hopefully he's still alive and kicking and he's doing well. I don't know. But it's kind of a create some parts of the world are extremely dangerous. You never know what could happen. But the way things are going in America, everywhere is dangerous nowadays. Talking about all these shootings and all this crap going on everywhere constantly.
Everywhere's dangerous. London too. So, I mean, in London, somebody got arrested and arrested and prison he got now for making 3D printed guns,
Mm-hmm.
and he got a long sentence. I think he got 35 years because literally he was producing them and reselling them, and they found a whole bunch of ammunition. And wow,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't use a 3D printer, and I wouldn't trust a 3D printed gun from a regular 3D printer. I
Yeah, it
mean,
might
come
blow up.
on.
Might blow up in your face. Yeah.
I know, I know. So, but some people think no, they're no best, but those machines you can't use to make. I'm not telling what machines you have to use, but and you have to use special filaments for that too, and those are hard to get, expensive, and rare. I mean, you can do parts for, I mean, a pew pew, but uh, not not certain parts never meant to be. Uh, oh wow! Did you
These
change any?
pictures are probably 6 or 8 months old, 6, 7 months.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I got to make some updated pictures, clean everything up, update my pictures. Here's one for Matt.
Ah, thank you. Actually, what's his name? Builder Marks. He made one on the LM show with like come down here filament. So, uh,
Here's a funny one for brownies.
oh no, I wouldn't take the risk.
Here's the biggest print I've ever done for my son.
Ah, that's my watch. I was looking for my watch all day long. Just found it.
Here's the
Yeah.
Enterprise I got hanging above me. I don't have it glued together there. I'm just kind of holding it. Here's that shitty iPass printer. That's the box. Obviously, it's only got styrofoam in it.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, and here's the designer's pictures that he bought CX3 off of CG Trader. I think the file is only like $10 on sale. You can put different heads on it. Cool model. And that's for a rotary that I like Liam made off Thingiverse. I bought some parts off Amazon to put it all together. But like usual, it's just sitting like most things I do. I print things and they sit. But at least I finally got this put together and painted. Picture me and the grandkids and my wife Brandy, Betty Boop and chat. That was taken, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Jump back over to comments. Yeah, the other day my son messaged me. He goes, "Hey, Dad, you still want another TV for your bedroom?" So I got like a 32-inch in the bedroom, and I wanted something bigger. And Roku was selling a TV on Amazon. It's called the ONN. It's a generic TV, but for 150 bucks, it's a 50-inch. And okay, I'll spend 150 bucks on a 50-inch, mounted it on the wall. It's okay. It's a Roku type TV. Looks great. I had to order another mount for it because when I cleaned up my garage about a month ago and put all my diode lasers out there, I had a wall mount sitting out there and all my stuff. And I'm like, am I ever going to use this? No, threw it away. Now I needed it and didn't have it. So I had to spend another 25 bucks and order one. But it came out real good. So I got that hanging on the wall in the bedroom. Now I got to lay at a weird angle to watch it. So I need to turn my bed in the bedroom so I can watch it. Because my wife's got the master. She's got a 47-inch on the wall, and I sleep in different rooms with dogs. So she usually watches TV all night long. She has the TV on, never turns it off, watches TV. And I can't sleep with noise. It's hard to fall asleep. So I sleep in a different room. But then I make noise coming out both ends. I snore really loud and keeps her awake. And I got tired years ago getting hit all the time for snoring. So I just moved to a different room.
Yeah, I got hit for snoring when I had some snoring problem. But mostly, she like go like this. You snoring again? Roll over. You know, cause I now sleep mostly on my side, not on my back.
Yeah, one of the shafts, old curmudgeon, I got off Amazon. I got to cut it down a little bit. So I got to throw it in my vise, take a peanut grinder, and whack it down. And then flatten one side of it. I haven't done it yet. But I should have everything else I need to put together. I bought a roller and a couple belts and everything. I just have to get around to doing it. I've been trying to get my next resin video out for a week, and I finally got the rest of it footage put together. When I woke up this morning, I started putting the video together, so hopefully I'll get that done tonight. It all depends how I feel after the stream. I think I feel well enough that I can get it done. And then I got to get Christmas lights outside put up. And I usually do that the day after Thanksgiving, but they're not up yet. I put them around the house. I've got an extension painter's pole. You know, you turn it and they extend out. And I got two 16-penny nails taped to it with tape. Then I take those, and there's already nails on the house. So I just grab the lights, hook them through the two nails, and then I extend it up and I hook them all the way around the house. And then I go around my white picket fence around the front. And where the two gates open the driveway, I have two separate sets there that connect. So at night, if I have to go somewhere, I can just unplug them, swing them, open the gates, and then go somewhere, come back, plug it back in. So anyway, and then of course the tree's already up. The wife did that about a week ago. Had to get the tree put up. So.
Oh,
And
people, please check out Charity Makers.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're printing. Well, Liam is printing, and several other people for Toys for Tots. Support them, please, if you can. And I'm printing on that too for my charity, or I'm using right now some test prints. As you want to see what I'm printing, that's what I'm printing right now. It's Duff beer can from The Simpsons. So yeah, looks pretty good so far. You can see that one on top, the first picture. The bottom picture, sorry?
Go ahead.
The bottom picture is the Earth lithophane, basically. It's a round ball with Earth map on it. So, but that one is already a failed print. I should have used support on it. I forgot to put support on it. So, what I want to do is with the bottom, make a special bottom for it so it slides into that bottom, and then I can hook it up to a light. So I can take it off the top and screw in a light bulb if I need to, a new one, and then put it back on top, you know. So, because normally, hold on. Oh, sorry guys.
Show on Netflix came out a couple days ago. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably already watched it, called Wednesday from Addams Family. I woke up one morning at 4:30. I turned it on. I binge watched all 8 episodes till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. one after another. So I finished that. It's pretty good. Called Wednesday. I like binge watching shows. I hate watching a show and then you got to wait till next week, and then you got to wait till next week. I like watching everything all in a row, whenever
Not like
possible.
not like in the good olden days.
Yeah,
Where to wait the week before the TV, and then 8 o'clock you had to be there, and then you had to go through the commercials, and then you wait
yeah,
till the commercial comes to go to the toilet, and
yeah. Now there's commercials on every network we're on, and it just sucks. But that's life. That people got to make money somehow. Whether it's us that stream or the people that make the shows, that commercials are part of it. Without commercials, the show wouldn't be on the air.
yeah. But if they have commercial, they should give us a cheaper price too.
And then I just started watching the new Quantum Leap. I watched it years ago, and I just started last night watching the first episode, the new season, the new version of Quantum Leap. That's on, I
Alright.
think, on Peacock, I believe. So I got Peacock $1.99 for 12 months, so I signed up for that.
Cool. We don't have that over here, Peacock. I don't have it. I only have Prime, Netflix, and Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Couple other services, but I don't use them. My wife uses them. So
Disney has a new series coming out. I think it's The Hobbit or something like The Hobbit. I forget what
Alright.
it's called. Chat, let me know. But that's supposed to be starting soon on Amazon. I'm sure within a week, probably.
yeah, they should make a movie about a 3D printer. Get it? Should make a movie about a 3D printer. That would be exactly.
Yeah, my Prime renews December 1st. It's $139.
Oh no!
Me?
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
let's rate Zolon.
No,
Double
Zolan's
rate.
great to me.
I know.
I stream for 2 to 3 hours. We've got 28 people currently watching. I've been on for an hour and 11 minutes. We've got 20 on Twitch and 8 people on YouTube watching right now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm sorry we're not real lively and have a lot of people on channel or on screen, but people just get busy with their daily lives, and it is what it is. Hopefully it'll pick up, more people will drop in.
Yeah. Sebastian, come on, join us.
So, I hope his cinnamon rolls went good.
Hey,
Royal
Ron.
Mommy, hello. How are you doing? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you went out and spent a lot of money for Black Friday and bought all kinds of stuff you didn't need, but you wanted. It's usually what happens. You know, when I don't have the money to put on a credit card, on my bank account, I don't have it. My credit cards are about maxed. I don't watch the ads. I don't watch any of the videos about, hey, guys, look at all this cool stuff you can buy. I don't want to watch it because then there's going to be something I feel like I got to have it, and I just don't watch. So we all know that happens every year. So the best thing you do is save up your money all year long and wait till Black Friday next year. Oh, no, we got a raid coming in.
Oh no!
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Zoan. He's raiding with
Welcome, Raiders.
6 people. Welcome. I love that air raid siren. I haven't heard it in a few weeks. Darth Gallum, hello. Kit Skyfire, hello. How are you doing? Welcome, Zoan. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you, Raiders.
And by the way, we're giving away 1 roll of filament, so punch in hashtag Polymaker for a chance of winning 1 roll of filament.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the chef himself. We've got the Zoan. Hello, Zoan.
Oh, my God.
Hey,
Thank you for the raid. How's it going? I seen your post about making cinnamon rolls. How'd it go?
they're in the oven.
Cool. You know something? I've cooked my whole life, but I've never personally made cinnamon rolls.
So you
And I made my this is my Scotch whiskey frosting.
Oh, nice.
So you're admitting you have a bun in the oven?
Yeah, 6 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Congratulations.
But yeah, I've been streaming that whole thing up on the Clock app as well as here on Twitch, and I was meaning to raid over to you sooner, but I was having a good conversation with Sergio, so
No worries. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been under the weather for a week. I've got IBS problems, and I've been going through a lot of pain. And I'm not going to explain it, but I've been having a lot of problems for a week.
I have diverticulitis. I understand.
Yeah.
Almost
So
done.
yeah, I'm usually happy and joyful and like this all the time, and I can do that in little spurts, but it's hard to maintain it. Yeah, I like your backdrop here. It looks good.
Thank you. It's actually blankets.
Yeah, I know. Looks better than missing drywall.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Solon the Cooking Show. Senior Zolon. Nice.
Yep, I make my cinnamon rolls from scratch. So.
All right.
Cool.
How many spoons of arsenic you put in?
None.
No.
All right. That's
None,
good.
because I'm not feeding them to people who've got worms.
Yeah, my prime renewal on the first is $139. Which and then I don't even have the music package. That's more money, which is ridiculous. So when I say I get free shipping, yeah, not really. But if you order enough stuff, it seems like free shipping. And then, at the end of the year, here comes another $139. They just jacked up the price between last year and this year, which sucks. I got a delivery. I ordered some this bottle of gloss. This gloss.
I got a delivery too.
It came in a white box. The mailman put it in my box down the street where you got to take a key. You open up your little slot, you pull stuff out. They didn't put it down below. Oh, cool, printer. Oh, nice.
Prusa, original Prusa.
Nice.
It's a Prusa Bear. I'm buying it from Sergio, and he already sent it to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, when are you sending it over to me?
Never.
Shipping's too
Because
high.
I'm not paying that kind of shipping.
I thought you hand deliver it to me.
No.
Anyway, the box was in my mail slot, and it took me 10 minutes of yanking, trying to crush the box to get it out because the idiot mailman, USPS, stuck my package. It couldn't bring it down to my house.
So you're saying the package was too big for your box?
Yes. Yeah. I had to crush it down in order to yank it out. Yeah, it really, really irritated me. Yeah, beautiful printer. Cool.
Yep. As soon as I get this table cleared off and I move my camera to point at the other side where you guys are going to see the unfinished walls, I'm going to swap its placement within one of my focus printers and see if I can get it working. Well, there's no see if I can get it working. It should work from the get-go.
And since I give away 3 rolls of Zyltech film in a month, 3 out of 4 weeks, Matt's like, hey, let me get hold of Polymaker and see if he'll let me give away a roll. So this will be Matt's first roll of Polymaker he's given away. Compliments of Matt. I'm running the drawing, but it's because of Matt German that this roll will be donated anywhere they ship in the world.
Nice.
So just do bang Polymaker in chat, and we'll do the drawing after a while, and somebody will win it.
Was it not hashtag Polymaker?
Yeah, hashtag Polymaker.
Yeah.
Yep, hashtag.
I'm working on a video right now, which isn't done, but I started it this morning, so I've been under the weather. This is by Sanix. It's from the new movie Wakanda Forever.
So, am I supposed to get any? If I do the hashtag Polymaker, is it supposed to say anything?
No, I'm using StreamYard.
Okay.
I got the StreamYard giveaway tool in the background. That way, Twitch and YouTube can both pick it up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so if you multi-stream, just use the YouTube giveaway tool, and it'll pick up anything typed in chat because I'm running StreamYard.
Cool.
Let's see. We got 12 entries right now. Here's what the screen looks like. Present, share screen. Here's what it would look like right here. And you go to StreamYard.com/giveaway in order to pull up this link. And then you pick an option. You pick your stream you're currently running. You type in the keyword, and it starts collecting information. That's how that works.
I think in large letters you need to spell it out, Dan. Polymaker, all capital letters.
It's not case sensitive, so I don't think it matters.
All right. I thought it was case sensitive.
I should have typed it small, but we've got 13 people entered, so. And then another one.
Sorry, I apparently got a fly running around in here now.
Break out that salt gun and shoot that bastard out of there.
Yeah, I need to buy one or build one.
Here's the thing, Ben Grimm, Fantastic Four.
Nice.
I shrunk him down to 75% scale. What that would relate to as far as for real modeling scale, I don't know. It's just that whatever the designer designs anything at is 100%. When whether you take it bigger or smaller, then I just say what I did. If I went bigger or smaller than how it was designed. I could print out all 4 figures, but I only got the one from Wicked's Patreon. I never got all 4 of them. Then I was having, with a new resin printer, I had trouble with a bunch of files screwing up on me, and my NFEP I had to replace, the screen protector I had to replace, and just nothing but headaches. So,
Is that the one that you just did the review on?
yeah. I was having problems with some files. I don't think it's not the printer's fault, but I don't know. I'll blame it on the NFEP, cheap NFEP, the FEP. I got a pinhole in it. Had some issues.
Sorry, I'm getting caught up on things since I've been streaming for like 4 hours.
Wow.
Okay.
Just to make cinnamon buns, 4 hours?
I make it from scratch, so yeah.
Make the dough, roll off the dough, roll it out, put the cinnamon sugar on it, roll it up, cut
Butter.
it.
Butter, then cinnamon sugar.
Like I've never made cinnamon rolls. I remember my mom did them as a little kid, so I'm going from memory. I do cook a lot. I do bake, but I just don't do much with. Never done.
So
that.
I lay down a layer of Kerrygold butter on the dough, and then I put the cinnamon sugar mixture on. But I actually import my cinnamon sticks and grind them up myself
Oh, cool.
to put on them. And then I get another type of cinnamon from Indonesia that I sprinkle on the top before they go in the oven. Because the cinnamon sticks that go in it are not as spicy, but they have that cinnamon flavor that everybody knows. And the Indonesian stuff has actually got a cinnamon kick spice to it.
Are you in your little house right now out back?
Yep.
And your oven's in the main house?
The big oven's in the main house. I'm actually using a countertop oven.
Oh, okay. How long will that take to cook?
They're almost done.
Cool. We'd love to see you eat one on camera.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Send
the
me
plan.
one.
Nope. Again, I'm not paying that kind of shipping.
Just squish it down. I don't mind if it's a little bit squished.
It'd take a month to get it, Matt. It'd be a hockey puck and be growing by the time you got it.
I know.
And I can't ship it to you anyways because the frosting's got alcohol in it.
Why it burns? Flammable cake.
You know, a lot of food you can't ship across international borders. Hold on, I'll make it big.
I know.
Blvd 16-year Scotch. I put about a shot and a half of it in the frosting.
Oh, cool.
It gives it a nice smoky flavor and a little bit of that caramelization flavor.
Should we order a pizza to Matt? No, I'm not that hungry. I can't down a pizza.
And besides, if I was going to ship a cinnamon roll to Matt's place, it wouldn't be for Matt, it'd be for his wife.
Oh, okay. Babe, what you have done to him?
She needs something sweet in her life.
Oh, and I'm not sweet enough. Oh, I'm hurt now. I'm crying.
So what's everybody else been up to?
Oh, no,
I know
much.
Jerry's been doing review, trying to get that printer to review properly, but keeps, as you said, you're choosing models that have issues.
Yeah.
I've been doing this.
So is this the same box you showed me a few days ago, or is this a new one? This is a different one.
Yeah.
I don't remember the flower.
You just rearrange the pictures.
And it's very big too.
Those came out nice.
You can download all of this on. I can post a link. Hold on.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to do something like that with Smoyed pictures for my wife.
Send me some good pictures. I'm looking for pictures to turn into lithophane. So please, if you have nice pictures you want me to turn them into lithophane, send them to me. And this comes
I want to do a curved one, a circle that will actually mount to the light fixture.
All right.
on the ceiling.
Just send me the size of the light fixture.
Yep.
Bamboo Labs P1P, I was talking about it earlier. I don't have one, but I've been watching a lot of videos everybody's been doing. And Nero, for instance, he said with his X1 Carbon, whether he has LiDAR turned on or off, he didn't really see a print quality difference. So he said he usually just leaves it turned off to save on time. And because you have to activate the P1P with your cell phone, I think it's completely stupid. Because I have a smartphone, a lot of people may not. Some people either don't have a cell phone or they got a flip phone. And even though after you activate it, I guess you can use the program on your computer to talk to it wirelessly.
So
but that's you got to activate it with a cell phone.
For those who don't have a cell phone, or don't have a smartphone, I should say, you can get an Android tablet, like a Fire tablet, and you can put the app on that and still do it. It does not have to be an actual cell phone.
I think for the price, it's a good deal. You can make your own fancy panels. They got all these different options for types of panels. That's a great deal. So I think for the price, it's a pretty good deal. If I ever sell a lot of older printers that I have, I got to afford to order one. So if and when that happens, I'll order one at some point.
Yeah. At some point, I am going to get a Bamboo X1 Carbon, but...
Yeah. And then I was thinking...
It's a lot of money to put out at once.
A lot of people said, well, the noise, it's a lot quieter than the X1 Carbon, but I think it's because there's no side panels. I think because there's no side panels, that noise is being dispersed 4 different directions instead of all concentrated in one place. I think that's why it seems quieter. And of course, the big fan isn't on it, but you know, fans make noise anyway. Hello, Vince. How are you doing? Thank you very much, 3D Medic Vince. A couple weeks ago, you donated $10.
Vincent.
PayPal. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. I didn't see it till after the stream, but I saw you on Twitter, and I realized seen you a few days later. You've seen it on Twitter. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I miss seeing him on streams.
Yeah, it's been a long time. He hasn't been on one of mine in about a year. But I can repost the link. You never know. It's around Christmas time. Magical things.
His day job has been a lot.
Yeah. If anybody would like to drop it in the chat, you're welcome to. There's a link. We're live on YouTube and Twitch right now. We've got a total of 35 people watching between both platforms.
Oh yeah, let me post this on YouTube too. The link. I forgot about YouTube.
So, oh yeah, only the admin can post to both from here. Never mind.
Shoulder surgery. Well, I hope it goes well. No?
Ooh.
Oh, that's odd.
Yeah, as you get older, things just quit working. You try to do something you used to do, and it's like all of a sudden you can't. It's like, what the hell?
There you go.
Yeah, I might end up in Washington in a few weeks and having to check my dad into a care home.
Oh no.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's bad.
My dad passed away when I was 17, and my mom about 12 or 13 years ago. I don't remember exactly.
Now, mom's still alive, but she and dad are not together, so...
Yeah.
It's all on me. Yay. So that's why I have been a little more scattered than even my normal... Oh! Jerry, yes, there is one thing I got working. Roland finally got back to me and got me my my password fixed. So I can do... Where is it? Is this it? Yep. Got my vinyl cutter working.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Cool.
So I can start making t-shirts and stuff again.
Stickers?
Right.
And stickers. I can't do multicolor stickers.
Brian Vines did a live stream the other day, and I missed it. I was busy at my computer and didn't realize he went live, so I watched it later that night. But he had a really cool shirt on. It had a picture of a taco on the top. It said, lettuce, tacos, about 3D printing.
Yep.
Pretty funny. Let us talk about tacos 3D printing.
Oh, wow.
I dare you to put a spoon in your mouth. A challenge
Hell
here.
no.
You
I
gotta
already have enough breathing issues.
Yeah. That's terrible. It makes your mouth so dry. Cinnamon. It's pure bark, isn't it? It's what
Yep.
they get cinnamon from, bark. That's why
Yeah,
I
I
asked you
think
earlier
It's
on why
actually
you put a tree in your cinnamon roll.
I tore
What
something
was
in my
that, Jerry?
shoulder a long time ago. I didn't need surgery, but I was on a job site and the big giant tower crane was landing a big giant wall, a concrete form of wall. And it was windy, and I got a hold of the tag line, and the wind caught it and almost ripped my arm out of the socket. So I had to get a couple
Oh,
cortisone shots and stuff in my shoulder. It eventually got better, but yeah, it was. My wife's like, "Why didn't you let it go?" I said, "No, I had to stop the wall from spinning. I had to hang on to the rope to the best of my ability, and it about yanked my arm out of my socket." But anyway, that's past me. In the past, I don't work construction no more. Did a lot of crazy things in construction.
Mm,
I was a union laborer. I drove a forklift, water truck, tool guy, done this, that, and everything. A lot of demo, concrete coring, core drilling. Throughout the years, done many different things.
cool.
Why, whenever I do anything around the house, I've always learned to do things myself. I hate hiring anybody. And every time I say, you know what, I'm just going to hire this out, I always get screwed. Every time I hire somebody to come work on like my air conditioner, I get screwed by the person that comes out. Even because I can work on
only
it myself, but I get tired of working on it myself.
only one time have I hired somebody to come out and do something that did not end up being worse than if I just did it myself.
Yeah.
And that was a random person who does electrical work, certified, bonded, all of that. But I ended up working with him because out of 5 different electricians, he was the only one who showed up after giving me the quote, even though I had cash money willing to pay.
Huh.
And he's who put in my primary breaker box and my RV hookups and everything else.
Yeah, don't trust a cowboy. We call them builder cowboys over here.
Ah,
Waiting for a timer to go off is all on what's going on.
I'm watching the cinnamon rolls to see. I'm waiting for them to get that nice little brown on the top.
Is it bigger than a toaster oven or about it like a toaster oven?
Here. I don't know if my camera can turn that far, but we'll give it a shot. Where is?
Oh, cool. All right.
It's exactly the size of one of the metal pan I have in it.
That's a big filament dryer.
That looks like
that's a
something
filament.
you.
That's a filament fire. It's an air fryer / oven.
That looks like something you'd buy at what's the name of that store that sells all the fishing goods and camping goods? There's one in Vegas.
Cabela's.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. It looks like it's from something like that. Nice.
They used to be Cabela's, but Bass Pro Shops bought them. So now technically they're all Bass Pro.
Bass Pro Shop here in Vegas, out off the highway by the stadium that they built. There's a Bass Pro Shop inside the Silverton Casino. It's like an extension. Huge.
When we drove through your area, not the time I tried to visit you, but the next time after, we swung through there real quick so I could buy a new gun holster on our way through.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a really cool store. Yeah. Big giant fish tanks and stuffed animals everywhere. It's really cool.
Yeah.
That's clear across town from me. I don't go there much, but when I worked, obviously I drove everywhere. But now that I'm retired, I try not to. I don't go many places, and if I do, I try to do it in the morning before traffic gets heavy. I don't like doing anything in the afternoon because traffic gets really heavy, and I hate waiting in traffic. Red light to red light, I hate it. It's very rare to get green lights all the way across town. Very rare.
Almost done. Hey, Jerry, make my screen big.
Puppy! I thought he was going to have on the Halloween mask. You know, hee 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 hee.
Nope.
Cool. Cute.
That's Velma. This is the girl.
Very nice.
Okay.
What do you think, Pat? Puppy, huh?
First batch of cinnamon rolls are almost done. Okay.
Very nice.
I just know you like it when I have puppies and I bring them on stream every now and then.
Yeah, we love seeing them.
Yeah, they're nice. They're very nice, the puppies. Yeah, would you want to print this time a bigger lithophane than the one you downloaded last time off me?
Yes. So you're not in America, so I don't know if you guys have them the same way, but every American boy has broken one of those glass panel diffusers that you screw onto the dual light bulb things.
They
It's
have
one of
those
those.
little triple screws on the side, right?
No. You're thinking the bowl one, not the bowl.
Oh,
This is the one that's got the single screw in the middle.
Can you send me a picture of it in private chat? Like on Facebook? Like, send me a few pictures of different angles. And then I'll tell you.
I can Google it and pull up the pictures on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's almost every boy in America's broken one of these by jumping on their bed or something, so. It's like a dinner plate with a hole in the middle.
It's still round?
Some are round, some are square, some are hexagon. But it's basically a 2D thing, but I want to make it a little more 3D.
Okay.
And have it. What I basically want is I want a almost like a bowl, but not going all the way up, with a hole in the center, and the lithophane will be the bowl.
All right. You want a double-sided open, basically. The connecting piece and then the bottom piece you want open. All right. Yeah, I can do something like that. In vase mode, probably. The only thing is I need to know the socket size and...
It's a standard size. I'm trying to find one right now.
Yeah, the standard size over here for those type of lights is 29 millimeter.
Sorry. No, that's the bulb. So whoa, back up. That second to last one.
Here?
Yep. That's what's on them right now.
It's just got a center nut.
Those have at least 50 inches mostly.
Yep, that's exactly it. 12 inches from corner to corner.
Yeah, and you want the little hole on the bottom.
Yep.
To screw in. Yeah, probably.
So
can do
actually,
like
that design that he was just showing is about perfect. Because you have the square, but it's got that raised panel on the sides. You could do an image on those square on each of the sides, and then a different image for the whole bottom.
Where it tapers up at.
You have to see. I never made a lithophane like that shape before, so I have to play around with
it'll probably have to be panels that are assembled.
Here, Matt, here it is in chat. Just click on this link and look at it later. There's that exact link for that exact one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey, non-fam.
Hey, Nicholas, why don't you drop in? It's been a long time. Here's a link if anybody'd like to drop in, hang out, and talk about your holiday stuff, your prints, what you want to print, what you want to buy.
Almost.
What you're currently working on. Your hobby-related product.
No wonder it's not done yet. It turned off.
Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the one, the only. We've got Zach. Hey, Zach, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Zach.
The bamboo guy.
Zach.
We were talking about the new bamboo a little bit ago.
I'm a traitor. You can blame Sergio.
Cool.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with the
Hope you're doing well.
I wouldn't pay full price for one.
No, he's giving me a really good price on it.
Oh, nice.
But he's making room because he's going to get the. He's waffling at the moment. He's thinking about either getting another Bamboo or the Prusa XL, and he's already got the pre-order on the XL.
Wow. So he wants to maybe have 2 of them.
Well, the thing is for the cost of a Prusa XL, he could, no joke, buy 3 more Bamboo X1s.
Yeah. The XL has a bigger field area though, so
It was like $2,000. You want an extra hot ends, $2,500. Then it goes up from there. Reach hot setup. And now the technology is a couple of years even further behind. Still waiting. I don't know. If I would have had a pre-order, I would have already canceled it. And then I would have definitely thrown it on the Bamboo if I would have bought one.
So Zolon, that belted Z mod for the Ender 3.
Yep.
Oh my god, absolutely worth it.
Okay.
Huge improvement.
So I'm gonna definitely do that then on the Ender extender since I'm putting a Hemera on it anyways. It'd be better to have that balanced on both sides rather than just one.
So the trick is, you can actually your best bet honestly is just going to be to go and look at their BOM and order the parts.
Yep.
But you can reuse your current lead screw as the drive shaft.
Yep. Which is good because finding that lead screw again is not going to be easy.
So yeah,
I still want a Bamboo though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm working on my Mercury 1 conversion for my Ender 5 now. I completely lost what I was looking for.
I'm wearing another button up today. My sister went to Goodwill and donated another shirt to me, so I got another cool shirt. The black stripes in it. So I normally, like I always say, I only wear t-shirts. I'm a t-shirt person.
Yeah, that's all I'm wearing right now. Of course, I'm the idiot who decides to start cooking with flour and powdered sugar while wearing all black.
Yeah, I asked people in chat. I was going to message you this morning and ask on the Twitter if you're wearing your peak apron to go with that when you're doing all the baking. But so what's new, Zach? What's going on? What do you think of the new Bamboo Labs P1P?
I think they're coming after Prusa's launch with it. I think it's going to be hard to justify the purchase of a fully assembled Mark III or even a Mark III kit. I can't see the justification of purchasing it unless.
Oh no, I agree. Yeah.
Unless you're super insanely against closed source firmware, but that's the only reason.
If you don't got to upgrade, there's no reason to even have it. There's no reason to even mess with it. If it printer works fine and everything's great on it, there's no reason to touch it.
There's one issue I have with the Bamboo, but the makers have not only acknowledged the issue, but have said they are working on a fix right now.
It's fixed.
And that is, they already released the new firmware?
Yep.
Yeah, so so that's one upgrade you are going to want to do, and that is the original firmware on the Bamboo does not use SSL or anything for doing its cloud communications. It's all wide open
You are
HTTP.
missing a huge amount of context.
Yep.
All of the machine controls are SSL.
Yes.
The files sent from the slicer through the cloud service to the machine were not encrypted. They are.
Well, and neither is your login. That's really my issue. For that part, the login was not. They admitted it flat out. They said that it wasn't, and they said they're fixing that, and they apparently have already done that.
Yeah,
they
released a new slicer version today. They enabled HTTPS on all file transfers.
Good.
Nero was talking about on his, which if you watch his stream, he finally got it running. But he said on his Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon, with or without LiDAR, he doesn't see a difference, so he usually turns it off. Have you tried it with or without? Do you see a print quality difference?
I never use it because it doesn't work on textured plates, and that's all I print on.
Okay. Nero, what's his first name? I don't remember. You know what his name is?
I can't remember.
Okay. Chat, what's Nero's name? I can't remember. I just know him
You
as
put me on
Nero.
the spot.
The only reason I remember your guys' names is because it's in the corner there.
Okay.
I am horrible with remembering names.
Yeah, people I see all the time. I worked for this one guy for almost 10 years, and I was going to walk in the office, my boss, to talk to him. His name is Harold, and I couldn't remember it. I stood there for about 5 minutes my hand on my head trying to remember what his name was so I could walk in and talk to him. I couldn't think of his damn name, and I worked for him for years.
Jerry, I have forgotten my own name.
Isn't his name Boron? Yeah, really. Yeah. K2 Kevin, how are you doing today? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're out buying lots of goodies. You spent lots of money on stuff you don't need. Yeah, when I don't have money, I don't look at the ads. I don't want to see what kind of deal I could have got if I would have had money. But
I have 2 enclosures on the way, one that the longer K1 will fit in because my current one's too small, and one for my laser. That's about all I bought. Well, and some miscellaneous knickknacks my wife asked about.
well, I did buy one thing. My son messaged me, said, "Hey, Dad, you still want a big TV in the bedroom?" So I got a 32-inch. And Walmart had a Roku. It's called the ONN, I think it's what it's called. 50-inch, 4K, $150. Yeah, I'll take one. So I bought that on my credit card. And actually, it worked. It's only got a 2-year warranty, but I got it hooked up. It's on mounted on my wall. It's working fine. So screen quality is great. $150 is almost nothing for a TV set. So yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, and I bought another Aero Garden setup for my desk at work. I have no windows in my office, so anything with full spectrum light is a good thing.
Yeah, my grandson's birthday. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing? My grandson's birthday is tomorrow, so I bought him a couple different kinds of Pokemon jammies. I'll be going over.
That's actually a question I've been wanting answered as well. Zach, do you have to have internet access to use it?
No.
Okay.
You can SD card only operation, and you can do LAN only operation.
So let's see here. What did I
making
order?
myself a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm having decaf coffee and a Monster right now.
It came off of Ender 3 with the belt upgrade. It was base mode, so hardly seeing the full benefit, but still.
Yeah, for videos, I like base mode if I'm in a hurry.
Oh man, I busted it.
I put a lot of walls on prints normally. Will Bamboo work with Octoprint?
Why would you want to? Don't get me wrong, I love Octoprint. Absolutely love it. But Bamboo has its own interface.
I hate Octoprint.
Oh, I love Octoprint.
The second that there was an alternative to Clipper back in the early days, using something other than Octoprint, I was all about it.
I use Octoprint on almost all my printers.
Yeah, I use it when I talk to most of them. A couple of them, I just put the file in the SD card like my resin printers and go pop it in.
Yeah, in the early days of Clipper, you could use Octoprint or a adapted version of Duet Web Control. Both Fluid and Main Cell are based on Duet Web Control.
Yep. Yeah, when I first started, though, Octoprint was a lifesaver for me.
So why would you connect the Bamboo to the internet just for printing?
Because I can use an app when I'm not home to check on the machine, get notifications. If I get spaghetti detections or a jam or anything, it'll notify me. I can look at the camera.
Spaghetti detection, that's something you have to pay for extra, or is that just included?
No, that's included. That's run locally on hardware with the X1. Currently, the P1 does not have the onboard processing to handle spaghetti detection. So the camera that you can upgrade with on the P1 doesn't support it, but they are working on a cloud-based spaghetti detection that will work with the P1 upgrade camera. So yeah, it runs locally on the X1. But yeah, it's nice not having to be on the same network as the machines and the print. You know, if I had the machine set up with a variety of materials in the filament changer, and I knew the machine was clear and everything, I could be at work half an hour away and be like, oh, I want to print this thing. And I could get on the slicer on my work computer and send over the internet the job to the machine, and the machine would run it.
Yeah, call the wife up, say, clear the print bed. I got another file coming over, honey.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the nice thing about everything being in the tiny house and not actually having real heat out here, when a printer's done printing, my bed's cooled down so much I can literally just knock it off with the print head.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
The downside is it takes like 20 minutes for the frickin' thing to heat up.
But if you have a skirt, you can't get off the skirt with a print head, so I usually put a prime line around most of my prints.
So I got one of these things while I was out on Black Friday. You seen that?
No, I haven't.
So the whole thing is, this is just regular water in here, regular ice water. And then that's a flavor cartridge equal to about 6-ish of these fills. And you just screw it in there. As you drink it, it drops flavor into the water.
Okay.
Ew, chemicals.
And everything they have, every single flavor is sugar-free. 100%.
I buy those packets from
What
Walmart.
sugar substitute are they using?
Depending on which one is sucralose or stevia. They
Okay.
have some that are specified stevia. Me, I don't care which one. But you know how weird it is for me to...
My wife is allergic, like deathly allergic to NutraSweet and aspartame.
So aspartame and saccharin, but she can have sucralose and stevia.
But she can have sucralose and she can do stevia, but she hates the flavor of stevia.
Yeah, this is all sucralose. Splenda.
Years ago,
Yeah.
I used to buy this bottled water from Walmart. They were, I think, grape or apple flavor, and they had a aspartame in it. And I heard a lot of bad things about aspartame, so I quit buying those waters.
Aspartame's harmless unless you're allergic. If you're not allergic, it's harmless. Allergic or sensitive. I've known people to get headaches from aspartame, but no. You know how weird it is for some flavor drink where you've got a million flavor choices to exist, where me, the diabetic, can have every single one that they sell. You do not have to use their slicer. I actually set up Prusa slicer profiles to run on the machine, and the print looks fine. But their slicer is based on Prusa slicer, and I can't see any reason to go through the trouble of using anything other than theirs. I mean, the slicing's just as good as Prusa slicer. It's got Arachne like Cura and Prusa slicer. And, you know, with using Prusa slicer, so here's an interesting thing. Bamboo slicer does not save just a G-code file. It saves a 3MF file, which is just a zip file, with the G-code file, preview images, and in some cases the actual 3D STL of what you're printing. So they send 3MF files to the machine with G-code embedded. If you go with another slicer, you only have the G-code file, so you don't get any of the previews, or there's no, I think you lose time tracking, and then like some of the bed leveling and other routines are missing because that's all, nobody's put in the time to figure out the G-code. Like I spent like 6 hours one night getting Prusa slicer to work. Got a print off of it to see, hey, yeah, it works, and I went back to using the other slicer.
On the Uniformation GK2 8K resin printer that I just did one video on, another one will probably be out tonight. Their slicer they send you is Prusa slicer for the resin printer, and I've been using it more than I have Cheetah Box that I normally use, Cheetah Box Pro. But what I don't like about it, when you go to hollow a model and you got a bunch of parts on the build plates, you can only hollow one item at a time. You can't hollow everything on the build plate. It takes a really long time. It gives good support, but it takes forever to hollow a model. And then when you go to slice it, that takes forever too. And then, I don't know, I like the slicer for support functions. I just don't like how the program works in general. But I have been using that more than I have Cheetah Box with that resin printer. Yeah, Zolan was live streaming earlier, Brandy. He was making cinnamon rolls. Now they're in the oven where he's sitting at. They're almost done.
So this is an example of what came off the bamboo. This is ABS.
And thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. You jumped up when I started talking about cinnamon rolls. Don't want to burn them.
I'm putting a stealth burner on my my Ender 5.
I need to spin them around somehow, and I don't have any pot holders because I'm an idiot.
Probably. In the spare room.
Oh, you gotta jump in my grave that quickly too, Lily.
You're going to put icing on them, right, Zolan?
Come on, off, doggy. Off.
Yeah.
No, my
You
dog
mean
took my chair.
This?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that is a cream cheese, powdered sugar, scotch, and vanilla extract.
Yum.
Come on, off, Lily.
And it makes Cinnabon taste bland. They'd be done by now, except for I didn't realize that the timer on the oven turned off, so it turned off the oven.
Oh.
So, did either of y'all cook a turkey this week?
I did not, but our the person who's staying with us did. I don't eat turkey.
Yeah, I love turkey and ham, but not
Right.
this
I had ham. My wife and her had turkey. I don't. Turkey's nasty to me. I don't like it. To each their own.
I'm very picky about turkey. We got a turkey breast this year, and I smoked it for 5 hours. And before we smoked it, we stuffed it full of garlic and garlic butter.
Yep.
And oh my God.
Zach,
that shit is amazing.
what is your opinion of cilantro?
I don't like it.
That is why you're picky about your turkey.
When I make an avocado dip with tomatoes and everything, I use a little bit of cilantro. You know?
A lot of turkey farms use coriander in their feed, which is part of the cilantro family.
I still they're delicious if you cook them right. I don't like them dry. I mean, the best thing is to put them in aluminium foil and let them soak in their own juices, you know.
So one year I did have wild turkey, and it was they cut it in half, deep fried half, and smoked the other half, and that was good because it was wild fed, so it didn't have any of the feedlot stuff.
I bet that was wicked good.
It was.
Hey, Matt, let's talk about your giveaway and what you're doing, because we're going to close the drawing here in a couple minutes and do a draw. So you want to tell people about what's going on?
Yeah, please start putting hashtag Polymaker in. I'm giving away one roll of Polymaker filament anywhere, Europe or America. So please.
Yeah, hashtag Polymaker, everybody.
Yeah.
Anywhere that they ship to, you'll be able to win a roll. And whoever wins, if you don't want the roll, we can redraw, or you can gift it to somebody else that's in chat. And then they, in turn, can contact Matt. Matt can leave his email in chat after there's a winner. Let him know what type of filament and your address and your information, your email address, obviously, if you email him. And he'll get it sent right out to you. He'll contact Nick, and they'll get it sent right out to you next week.
Yeah.
Hashtag Polymaker. We've got currently have 13 entries. Hashtag Polymaker in chat.
Good job.
Does YouTube have a private chat?
No, well, there's a private chat here, but yeah. If somebody was on YouTube and won, they'd have to know how to contact you by PMing you, or you can just leave your email. There's no reason why you can't just post your email.
Yeah.
Or you can, or if you want, I'll post my email. You let me know, and I'll let Matt know. So.
Please do that.
Yeah, I'll just post my email to the person that wins. Contact me with your information, what type of Polymaker film that you'd like, and I'll shoot it over to Matt.
I just set up a second email, but my wife, she got it, and she's asleep right now, so she's the one who accessed the email.
So,
no.
I'm curious, though, Lon, what is going on with you right now? What is with the baking?
My wife wanted cinnamon rolls.
And why not stream it? You need content. That's perfect.
Exactly.
So one of my, remember how I said I have more hobbies than any sane person should have? One of them is baking. This is actually, the bread that I use in my cinnamon rolls is actually a modified French bread recipe that I have.
Oh.
And the main modification is I put raw honey in it.
Oh.
Okay, last call, everybody. Hashtag Polymaker in chat. A chance to win a roll of Polymaker filament.
Zach, did you enter?
I'm about
that. Hashtag Polymaker.
Hey, Jerry.
You should have entered.
Just out of fun, I'm gonna enter too, but if I win, we're gonna redraw. So.
And of course, the cinnamon rolls finish right as you're getting ready to do the drawing.
No, Brandy, I can't hear you. I'll look at it later, Brandy. Okay, I gotta go look at something, guys. Just keep chatting. I'm getting bored.
Don't you love following the camera? The camera following you?
Oh, he doesn't have his 3D printed head out there for it to latch onto like it did last time?
No.
Oh, man, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it was hilarious. He got up and walked away to do something, and the camera started to follow him, and then it went zip and locked in on the 3D print of his head.
Oh, shit.
Does it have face recognition?
Oh, God, these look amazing.
Okay. Are we ready? 17 people entered. Let's do the drawing. The roll Polymaker, as per Matt German, is the one giving away the Polymaker roll today. Here we go. Let's draw and see what we got. Here we go. On 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, just like Nick does. There we go. 1. All righty. Here we go.
Okay, I saw my name. I'm happy.
Old Curmudgeon, 3DP.
Groucho.
Are you
out there, Groucho?
You have to be present in chat.
Are you out there, Groucho? Now, give Groucho time. He commonly watches on his phone, and he'll set his phone down for a moment. Yep, there we go.
Okay,
and he says reroll.
Okay. Thank you, Old Curmudgeon. We're re-rolling. Here we go. Let's re-roll. Draw again.
Let it be me, let it be me, let it be me.
Yeah.
Blasto.
Blasto, are you in chat?
Blasto. Come on. I know you're using a cyber deck probably, so come on. And he did enter via Twitch.
Yeah.
There's Bionic.
Blasto, where are you?
Come on, Blasto.
And ladies and gentlemen, we got DB3D Dan popping in. Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Danny boy.
Oh, God, who let the dirtbag in?
Come on, Blasto.
He looks like a teenaged one.
Is your
I
wife
tried a
doing
little.
better?
10
A
seconds.
little bit.
Last 10 seconds.
Good.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Blasto, where are you?
4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5, or no, half, 0.
Yep.
1 3/4.
Yeah. All right, we're going to redraw. No blasto. All right. Third time's a charm.
Ah,
Sergio.
Sergio! And Sergio just said something.
no, he's
Yeah,
not in.
Sergio.
He must say something.
Sergio, you gotta say something
Sergio.
else.
You're the winner, right?
Yeah, he's the winner.
It's Sergio so far. We're waiting for his response again.
Yeah, last thing he said was no blast off.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
Yep,
We got a
there
hay.
you go.
All right,
We got a
Sergio.
hay.
Okay,
Hey.
Sergio, here's my email address. Just email me with what you want, and I'll let Matt know, and he'll let Nick know, and then they'll get it sent right out.
Hey, that's your PayPal.
Yeah, I think Nick gonna choose a color, so I
There
don't
we
know.
go. There's my email right there, Sergio. And soon you get a chance, let me know, and I'll forward it on. That was very cool. Thank you, Matt, for doing that. Everybody appreciates it.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Jerry?
Oh, yeah. Back to cinnamon rolls. Here we go. Yum.
Oh, nice.
They look good.
No, you don't want him.
I'm letting them cool off before I put the frosting on.
4 for you and 2 for your wife, right?
No,
All
one for
him
me,
and none for-
one for me, one for Mel, who will take probably 2 days to eat one, and the rest are for my wife.
Okay.
And then I have my rejects in the oven cooking right now.
Hey, those are the best.
Yep.
Put any walnuts or any nuts in them at all?
Nope. I can't do nuts.
Okay.
He's too nutty.
Diverculitis. Can't do it.
Oh man, I used to work with a guy who had it.
Yeah. Which really sucks because I love almond poppy seed muffins. Can't do the almonds, can't do the poppy seed. Yeah, they're still way too hot to frost.
So, Dan, what's going on? Looks like you got a haircut. You look different. You
I
lost
didn't
weight,
get a
you got
haircut. I trimmed the face. I didn't get a haircut yet. At some
Okay.
point soon, I hope to. But no, I just been making videos today, putting them up on YouTube. See if I can grow my.
That
YouTube
ain't me.
channel a little bit.
Nice.
It's Zach. Zach's puppies are getting rambunctious. That's what happens when you got a couple of dogs and you introduce a puppy into the mix. The puppy goes nuts and the dogs follow suit.
Yeah. My dog, she's now almost 17 years old. And she's getting very wobbly now. And I expect I give her another half a year. Because she's more and more sleepy. And that's mostly a sign that she will fall asleep and never wakes up, you know. That's what I hope for her.
No.
Whoa. Sorry, I admit I was not listening that closely. Did you just say you hope your wife never wakes up?
No. My dog.
Okay. Thank you. That's still not good, but okay.
No, because she's 17 years old, my dog. Almost, you know, and like in May next year she will be 17 years old, and you know. Where are you, Suki? Oh, there you are. Come on, come here. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Doggy cam.
Yeah. I love her. She's my favorite dog, and she's so nice and well trained.
Little Chihuahua.
So, yeah. She's half deaf and half well, you know, can't hear and really well and can't see really well. So she bumps into stuff, and when you go around her, You have to be very slowly and move almost like slow motion around her because she will otherwise bump against you or panic or run against something. And so, yeah.
All right.
And now I put those training pads down for in the toilet, in the restroom. I put a training pad down so she wobbles there and goes on there. So I bring her over there sometimes. She's on a lot of painkillers too. Just for her arthritis, I'm giving her a Medicam, or what it called. I think it's Medicam.
Medicam. Hey, that's what I take. It's a time release NSAID.
Medicam,
And-
yeah.
Yep, and it's very common in the veterinary world. We have a big bottle for the dogs as well.
Yeah, but be careful, you can't use too much of it because it affects the kidneys.
Yep, it'll shut down
So-
kidneys and the liver.
Yeah, and the other day I had to stop giving her that for a couple days because she had a little bit blood in her wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to stop giving her because I give her a double dosage a day before because the doctor say if she's really in pain, give her a double dosage. Doesn't matter. She's an old girl, you know.
Ask your vet about Remedil.
Hello, Mike. How you doing? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving up in Canada.
I do
Well,
give her.
you don't celebrate it the same day we do, but
I do give
Remedil
her
is
Cowpole.
another dog pain reliever.
I do give her Cowpole. I'll show you.
Yep.
here's a link, Mike. If you'd like to drop in and hang out, you're welcome to do so. We're live on Twitch and on YouTube right now. Never let the machines win.
Thanksgiving up here, and then of course I get a pop-up from Steam to block the chat.
Earth
Yes,
Weekend.
that's right. Earth Weekend was Thanksgiving for Canada.
Yeah, it's just it's been kind of a slow day, so not a lot going on. Zolan was live streaming earlier, making cinnamon rolls, and now he's waiting for them to cool down so he can frost them.
Basically, this is for small children.
Yep.
So, but she's
Yeah.
not too keen on the strawberry flavor,
Eat both of them.
and that I give her twice a day. So yeah,
Look at all the stuff I brought home, Brandy, and then eat what you want.
and my other dog, she got fixed now. She got a big scar, well, a little scar like this big on her belly, and she's back to her whole self. Before that, she wouldn't jump up or nothing. She just would like move slowly around and. So, I love my dogs.
Yeah, I see SpaceX when they're test firing half their engines. They destroyed a lot of the concrete underneath the pad, even though they use different types of additives or whatever they put in their concrete. They're chip jackhammering a lot of it out and trying to replace it with something to withstand more heat, because that's an intense amount of heat that's blasting on all that, and the water suppression isn't quite cutting down the, what's happening.
Creates steam at the same time. I wonder
Yeah,
where
well, I
Lena
guess-
went today.
The water is to cut down most of the noise, but still, you got to try to keep everything cool at the same time. Well, it'll be pretty crazy when they actually fire off all the engines at once. Hopefully, they don't melt the whole landing pad.
Well, then they also expected it to do this, so.
Yeah.
So Dan, what you been up to?
Just
Nothing.
putting out some YouTube videos, like I said, trying to grow the YouTube a little bit with, I guess, actual content.
I'll be back in a little while, guys. Wife just got home. I'm gonna hang out with her.
Oh no, we got a raid coming in.
Chaos.
Chaos Truckers rating with 62 viewers. Wow.
Wow.
Hello, Chaos
Come
Cooker.
here.
It's Wie geht's,
Welcome,
Leute?
welcome.
Wie geht's?
Bye, Zach.
Germans.
Yep. Take care, Zach.
Take care, Zach.
Danke
Well,
für
you're
Reden.
That'll go off in a minute and I can talk.
Kind of makes me think that we all need to get under our desks.
Chaos Structure, I hope you had a great stream. Thank you very much for the raid.
Please, Dan,
how'd
I
your
did not
stream go?
need the flashback to elementary school.
I know. That's what I'm
Hello,
saying.
everybody. I'm Jerry with 3DHP, and each and every Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, we talk about 3D printing, lasers, CNCs, resin printers, a little bit of anything and everything. And I'm currently streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. I went back to multi-streaming. But thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're out buying lots of stuff, spending all your money on all kinds of cool Black Friday deals. And it's been kind of a slow day today. We usually have up to 10 people at a time on screen, and it's been kind of slow. But yeah, thank you very much. We just gave Matt gave away a roll of Polymaker filament recently, and here's a lithophane lamp that he's showing right now.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for the raid. That's awesome. Please consider subscribing. Subs are free on Twitch. Follows are free on Twitch and subs are free on YouTube. Let me get that right. Appreciate follow. Thank you very much.
Wenn ihr das lernen wollt, Leute, dann kontakt mir bitte on Facebook under Matt German und dann kann ich euch helfen.
Not everything's 3D printing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, Zolan was streaming this morning. He was baking cinnamon rolls, and then he rated in. Very cool.
Not everything is 3D printing.
We currently got 100 people watching. We've got 93 on Twitch and 7 on YouTube. Thank you very much. Awesome. Please consider following everybody's on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. So, and like I say, I come back. I'm on every Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific. I have anybody who wants to join in. We're talking about 3D printing, laser printing, problems with your prints.
Laser printing.
Yeah.
Laser printing,
old school 2D laser prints.
CNC work, yeah.
Man, I wish I could afford an SLS. Those things are expensive.
Let me show off some pictures here, guys, that everybody's seen these 1,000 times, but a lot of people watching haven't. Here's my current hobby room. This was taken about 6 months ago. My hobby room is the largest room in my house, and yes, it's a mess and not organized. But here's what my hobby room currently looks like. Well, 6 months ago it did. Here's where I'm currently streaming from, where the chair is there. And then where you see that slider over there, I enclosed my patio, and I put some resin printers out there. There's one more that's not in the picture. And then I have some lasers out there, which I moved to my garage. And where are we at? And then out in my garage, I have an MP CNC that I built. And here's an enclosure of it with the door shut. And in a nutshell, that's pretty much who I am. And here's the biggest print I've ever done in my life for my son. It's a Swan with 3D printed. So.
Und Leute, ich habe gerade meinen Link gepostet, Tactile 3D Picture. Das ist zu meiner Gruppe.
Sebastian's looking for the StreamYard URL.
There we go. I just posted it.
Yeah, Jerry, just FYI, your Stream Elements is still posting a link from a past stream. So when I clicked on it, at first it said stream ended, and I had to go back up and find your chat.
Damn it, I forgot to change that.
Sorry, I forgot to say something when I first popped in. I was going to tell you that.
Let me fix it right now.
ADD. I get it.
Yeah, you pop in and your brain's telling you, say this, say this, say this, and then you get in and you're like, what was I supposed to do?
Auf Wiedersehen.
What? Set people on fire? What?
No, I say goodbye in German. So.
Yeah, Dan, I completely forgot to set that up this morning. I usually do it a day in advance.
It
okay, I've saved it now. It's updated, so the one that's posting is now right. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, like I said, sorry I was a little late to the little late on that.
No worries.
Yep, Sergio actually was hanging out with me through most of my stream this morning when I was making these.
Yeah, I had you loaded up, Zolan, just like I did Jerry, and in between cuts in my video because I'm streamer. I'm more streamer than content creator. So as I'm making, I do a section, I hit pause record, I wait for it to get through all the stuff it's doing, and then I unpause and continue talking. That's my way of cutting or editing my videos. Maybe one
Then I
day
can restart what?
I'll get good.
Restart the Voron. Well, as soon as I can get these frosted and handed off to the wife, I will be moving the camera to go to the other side of the room and getting the printer that Sergio mailed me set up.
Yeah, you get the thing set up and get it printing, man.
Yep.
Prusa slicer, load up Mark 3S or Mark 3 profile, and you're good to go. There's nothing to change. It runs just like a Mark 3. The only difference is it's on a metal frame. Everything runs the same. So that's it.
Well, and it's and it's a Pi-driven one.
Well, yeah, which is fine. You can still set it up. It's got the original firmware on there, so you can just set it up to connect through Octoprint. So you have to connect to your network, but
Oh wow! So the wings do move.
Yeah, I got plastic gears on. So when I get done painting, whenever that happens, I can hang it however. And I've got a Starship and a Romulan Warbird of Prey up here above me. You can see the USS Enterprise here. The bird of prey you can't see on the camera. Let me tip the camera up. Yeah, it's up there. That's really big. And then here's another one I recently painted. I have to clear coat it. It's called a Feedbox. Her arms and head are not glued in, therefore you can move the arms if you need to reposition them. They only move at the shoulder, they don't move at the elbow. And I got different heads I can put on her. 3 different ones. That's got a clear cut. It's done my candy apple blue.
looks good, sir. Looks good.
It's frosting time.
Anyway, yeah, I got 3D printing stuff everywhere. Been doing this for like 5 years now, and I've just got hundreds and hundreds of things. I've got boxes and boxes of prints in the other room.
Yeah, me too. We got tons of lithophane, some of it, but I keep and don't want to get rid of because I do testing and I do expose them to certain
Doo-doo?
conditions like.
What about doo-doo?
Hoodoo?
Yeah. Do-do.
Doo-doo, doo-doo. Phenomena. Doo-doo, Phenomena. Doo-doo.
That song freaks my sister out. My sister can't stand that song. Especially those little Sesame Street characters, you know. Anyway, I put them in conditions like in front of the window. Some windows have more condensation on it than others. So I expose them to the bright side, the dark side, a side where a little bit of both happens, and some of them I just put them in the middle of the room and keep them there for years. And I look at them regularly, and if I see anything happening, like some of them what are untreated, because I treat my lithophanes once I finished making them, I put a coat of lacquer on top.
Good.
And the lacquer protects the lithophane from splitting and cracking. And if you don't do that, you can even have in the cracks on human conditions, like when you put it in front of the window, you can have actually I looked under the microscope like fungus growing on it.
The bird of prey came off Gambody. It's at 250% scale.
Because PLA is kind of it's biodegradable, so it just changes color over time too. If you have it in very humid condition, goes more yellowish too, and then in the crack parts, in the cracks in the holes or whatever little indent you have, they can grow. I call it penicillin almost, So that's why I like to treat my lithophanes now with lacquer, and I use this type of lacquer. What we use for boats.
Varnish, okay. Yacht varnish, Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, since you shaved, you look a lot younger to me for some reason. You look a lot younger.
Yeah, I need to get the haircut and I'll feel a little bit better. But one small victories, I guess. It helps that I did that because you don't see all the gray and the white hair that's in here.
I'm starting to get age spots on my face and on my head, and it's like, wow, that sucks. Like dark brown spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will protect it longer because it does have a UV protection in it. So most car lacquers or yard for boats, they will have this type of UV protection in it. But regular for wood, some of it they don't have it, unless it's specifically in it.
I got a question for Chad. How many people are watching on a PC screen or a TV set or a cell phone? Because I think a lot of people are probably watching the TV. That way it's a bigger screen. I'm just wondering how many people in chat are watching on TV, PC, tablet, or cell phone. I know my wife always watches on cell phone. Okay, you're watching on your computer?
I use them both.
Yeah, well, desktop PC, you can be doing multiple things while you're checking out live stream over here. You're doing something over here. PC, Mac.
I mean, depends on the condition what I'm in. If I'm
Okay.
more mobile, then I probably watch you on my phone.
Yeah, my wife, and she watches, is able to watch on a 47-inch TV in the bedroom on the wall, but she prefers to use her smartphone, which is like this one. That's pretty small to sit there and watch a stream on. Okay, thanks everybody. So most people are on PC.
Yep. Jerry, I got to run, good sir. It was good seeing you guys and hanging out. Sorry I was only here for a few minutes. Didn't say too much, but
Right.
I got to run.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Dan, you have an awesome day. Have a great weekend. Tell your wife and family we all said hi, and hope you guys are all doing well. And
yeah, we're all feeling better. She got hit the hardest, and we kicked all the kids and stuff out. They came back today, so we kicked them all out for the rough stuff, just to kind of help make sure nobody caught anything. Or
your wife's doing okay now? She's better now?
She's feeling better. She's still a little sore throat, but she's feeling better. She's up moving around, not as sore and achy. So, but yeah, all right. I will. I'll let you guys get back to your stuff. I'm gonna go in the house and maybe try and find something for dinner. I haven't eaten since breakfast. So,
all right. Well, you have an awesome day later, buddy.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Matt, wake up.
I'm awake.
Oh, let's see if I got any more pictures I can show of things that I haven't. I don't think I have any more. Oh yeah, I'm doing this right here, guys. That's a render from the designer Vecna from Stranger Things. I've got that done in prime gray. I'm feeling some cracks before I start painting it, but let me grab it and I'll show you.
And what I've been doing also, this is a test print of a honeycomb. Hold on, I have here some kind of second voice. Okay. It's supposed to be 5 pictures by 5 pictures. So 25 pictures in total. And I glue them all together. Still working on that.
I got this file off of, I think CG Trader is $10. I'm pretty sure it's like $10. I printed this on the Cheaty iPast and PLA and PLA Plus. So it's getting there.
What do you use it to cut it with?
Cut what with?
Oh, it came cut already.
What's that, Matt?
It came cut already? Because you said you assembled it.
Glued it together. Yeah, you got to print all the pieces and glue it together.
All right.
Because it's too large. I don't have a printer that. Nobody has a printer that big. Thanks, Mike.
I can hear myself double.
3DP UK. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, 3D Punk. I call him Punk. But Puck, actually Puck, 3D Puck,
3D
right?
Puck? Yeah, I had to read it a few times on another stream to realize that it's 3DP UK. Ta-da, we've got the food, everybody. The food for the tummy.
Nah, you don't want it.
Nice and warm, ready to go. But do you have milk to go with it?
I don't drink milk.
All right.
And it's a cream cheese frosting.
Hutch's Makerspace. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Hey, Hutch.
No, Mike, it came already pre-cut. I just had to load the files and print them. On my print bed, one of the parts, the tab stuck out too far, so I went into NetFab and I whacked off the tabs so it fits. So I could print everything on the one printer that I use, my Kitty iFast.
Well, of course it's huge. I'm a big person.
Yeah. My biggest printer, what I have, is only 320 by 320 by 420 mil. That's my G-Tech right behind me. A3010. I mean A30 Pro, sorry.
410 by 410 by 500. That's the biggest one I've got.
Hypercube is 400 by 500. And my bed slinger is 470 by what? 480, 450?
Wow.
CR10 Max. But I don't really care for big bed slingers. It's all this extra movement going back and forth.
That's the problem with mine. That 410 by 410, it's a bed slinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get a Chopper. If I get anything bigger than that, XYZ, you know.
Hey, Phoenix Call, how you doing?
So the bottom caramelized.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Makes it a little more difficult to eat.
Yeah, I got the same problem you do when it comes to teeth. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I only have 2 teeth missing. Lucky me. Yeah.
Oh.
500 by 500, but the pieces have to go around to fix it. Wow.
I had to work on a friend's S5 one time, and I thought it was a big clunky printer. So hopefully somebody has a S5 out there and it works great for them, because the one I worked on was just a nightmare. Trying to get it to work properly all the time. Yeah, my editing software, I use DaVinci Resolve, which is commercial software. It's editing, it's free software.
Yeah, I use a private one.
Hey, Ozzy, how you doing? How's it
After making
going?
some videos.
What time is it down in Australia right now? Like 9 o'clock in the morning, right? I'm thinking like 9 o'clock. And I think your summer's just hitting, or our winter's hitting in the U.S.
What time is it in Melbourne? 10:27 a.m.
Okay.
Time for breakfast. Or brunch. Yeah, brunch.
Time for cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
It's always time for cinnamon rolls.
Oh, you broke 3 printers? That's terrible. Yeah, I can remember the days when all your printers work great one day, and the next day things just start going wrong. It happens.
Mm.
And it's AM in Germany, almost 12:30, I guess.
I got 2 printers at the same time, and both printers, one day from each other, broke the belt. So I used them at the same time. I used them basically as twins, and I put always the same, what I put on this one, I put on the other one. So it has always been used the same way and always used the same amount of time. And the belt broke actually a day apart. And I was amazed that it actually is that exact almost. Oh no, I fixed it almost immediately in matter of when the first printer broke. I ordered some what's it called again?
You cook it long enough, it's not doughy, right?
The rubber bands, you know, for
Not
the
doughy at
belt.
all.
Good.
and from Amazon, and I got it in a matter of like 6 or 8 hours in the morning immediately. I ordered by 11 o'clock, and by 6 o'clock in the morning I had it, and I'm like, yeah, immediately. And then as soon as I repaired that one, the other one broke, and I'm like, okay, let's do this over again. And now they're still are both working, so I'm happy about it. Actually, one of them I sold.
I used a little too much scotch in the frosting. Just a little.
You saying there's too much booze in the frosting?
Yep, just a little bit.
And you call yourself a drinker.
Hey, Lama, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Lama,
Matt?
come on, join us.
Matt gave away a roll of Polymaker filament earlier. Compliments of Matt. And Sergio around winning it after 3 draws. Anybody like to drop in and hang out that's into our hobbies, you're welcome to do so and talk on camera or talk about what you're making. You want to show off some of your prints, talk about printer problems, resin printing, CNC work, painting. You're welcome to do so. Been kind of a slow day.
Yeah.
Mama says he's eating.
And I'm eating.
Eating soup.
Don't you drink soup?
Turkey soup. Okay.
Soup is nasty.
I like soup.
My wife loves soup. She cooks a lot of different soups, and I'm not a fan of soup.
Vegetable beef and stuff. I love soup too.
Yeah, I like a nice wonton or sweet and sour soup.
She just turned her leftover wild rice from Thanksgiving into a wild rice soup.
Cool.
In Denmark, they have called a soup called bøller. It's called, and you get like little meatballs and little balls.
I know what a vertical access wind turbine is, but I don't know what a wind
Have a great
is.
day. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you for dropping in. Have a great day. Me chat ro oinkor. I can't pronounce that, but thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by.
Me chat. Me
I don't know.
chat.
Mecca.
I'm not even going to try.
Yeah. Oinker. Oinker? No.
Damn it.
WeChat, Ron. Sorry.
Thank you for following. Shane.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Mechatroniker. Okay. Yeah, I love clam chowder. Love oyster soup, making oyster soup. I buy a couple cans of oysters, dump it in milk, put a bunch of butter, salt and pepper, heat it up, and throw a lot of crackers in it. I love oyster soup.
I'm getting hungry. I'm
Mechatronic.
thinking about to steal my son's ice cream.
Hello, Shane. Like to drop in? Very welcome to. I guess for the longest time now, the wrong link has been coming up in chat, other than the one that I've been posting. But I got it fixed in Stream Elements.
Okay.
We kept posting the wrong link for a long time. We've been on for 2 hours, 38 minutes. We got 49 people watching, 40 on Twitch, and 9 on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming. I enjoyed streaming on YouTube. Then I went to Twitch and I quit streaming on YouTube. It's like, why not multi-stream? They say Twitch don't allow it. Everybody's doing it. What the hell? I'll do it too. If I should ever get kicked off.
Twitch changed that policy a little over a month ago.
Oh, did they? They don't care now?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good.
They still kind of care for affiliated, but for partners, they don't care. And basically, a lot of people went, well, that's not fair. We're just going to do it anyways.
Yeah. I mean, what's the worst can happen? I get bumped off Twitch.
Hey,
and I'm
Otter.
on YouTube all the time. That's fine.
How you doing today, Shane?
Have I tried coconut brewed water coffee at Bailey's? No, I haven't.
All right. Shrimp soup. I like shrimp, but I don't know if we're gonna make shrimp soup out of it. Maybe like a Thai, maybe some
Curry.
Thai style. Yeah.
Make it a curry, shrimp curry.
Yeah, some peanuts maybe. in
Working
it.
on your
No.
artistry. If you'd like to come on and talk about it, I'll be on for another 20 minutes streaming.
God, I'm getting hungry now.
I made buttered chicken a few days ago.
You never butter chicken. That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sadly, I didn't.
A few months ago, my weight ballooned up to like 306. My face was round, and right now I'm at 275. Last couple of weeks, I haven't been eating much, and then last week I said I've been sick. I've lost a lot of weight. But if I ever get my weight back down to my working weight, about 215, I'll be where I need to be. And then all the clothes you've never seen before will fit me, and I can wear them.
Before COVID, I made it up to 302 pounds. During COVID, I dropped down to 230. I'm sitting at about 235 right now.
But you're really tall. You're like what?
Exactly.
6'8"?
I'm 6'9". 9.
Yeah, I'm 5'8", so you're a foot taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm the only cook in the house. She doesn't cook. I cook.
I love German chocolate cake. My sister makes them for me all the time. I love German chocolate cake.
And no, I'm not a fan of German chocolate cake. If I like Schwarzwälder Kirsche or Black Forest cake or cheesecake is one of my favorite. I used to love
So,
to
Mel-
go to the Cheesecake Factory. That's some good
Mel
cheesecake.
makes an amazing New York cheesecake. But she's from New York, so.
Yeah, trick is to put enough vanilla in.
There's a little bit more to it than that. Okay, cinnamon rolls are a little too big for me.
Oh, you say you're 6'9". I think that the amount you eaten, you're more like 3'4".
Well, before I met my wife and she introduced this thing called starch to my diet, I used to eat anywhere between 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day, and that was a non-active day. Active days was 6,000 to 8,000 calories,
Wow.
and I was 185 pounds at that time.
Last time I weighed 185 was 1993, and I went skydiving, and that's when I snapped my foot on my second jump. I was down to
Ooh.
180.
Ow!
Yeah. I thought I could walk away from it. I flared my chute too high in the air. It was only my second jump. I didn't yell to the kid on the ground that was telling me what to do, the instructor, that my radio wasn't working. So I figured I'll just do this myself. And I flared too high. I hit the ground moving about 35 miles an hour, put up my right foot, step. Because when you're coming in that fast, everything happens that quick. Put on my foot and snap. And he runs over. You okay? I said, no, I'm not fucking okay. And I just started yelling. There goes my job. There goes this. There goes that. My foot's looking sideways. So now I got a steel plate and 8 screws in my ankle that I've never had taken out. But it was fun, and I'm afraid of heights. That's why I went skydiving.
Yeah, I'm scared of heights as well, and I went skydiving for the same reason.
Yeah, once you're out of the plane, the chute's open, you feel fine. You're not scared. It was awesome. Great all the way down. It's just in tall buildings, standing there at the edge of something I don't care for. But,
How much
yeah.
filament do you guys go through a month?
Depends. Some months none, some months about 20, 30 rolls.
Wow.
It really depends. Like right now, this month is probably going to be about 6 rolls.
Yeah, I go for run about 2 rolls the machine through every 4 weeks. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Zach popping back in. Hello, Zach. How are you?
Good.
God, who let the redneck back in?
oh, That's mean. Come on, that's not true.
Oh, no, sorry, I got the wrong person. Nope, not redneck. My apologies. Ba-da-dow-dow-dow-dow-dow.
No, redneck was very much more appropriate.
Wow. Okay.
I thought I heard banjos.
So, Zach, from what you've seen on the Bamboo P1P versus the X1 Carbon with AMS, you have it with AMS, right?
Yes.
If you was going to buy, knowing what you know about the one you own, and you're only going to buy one, would you spend the extra $300 and get all the bells and whistles, or would you go for the $699 version? Or it depends.
I like printing in high temp materials.
So you have to enclose it. Yeah, you have to enclose it.
If all you print is PLA and PETG, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point, you don't need an enclosure. And more cooling does you good. But, I mean, it really comes down to what are you going to use it for, you know?
Yep.
And I've printed so much for so long, so many years, and I got so much stuff everywhere that you guys I've mentioned, but haven't seen. I kind of tinker around. Like people say, what are you printing today? How many printers you got running? I don't. Why? Look around. I rarely print things. I print things when I need to do it for a video or something. I feel like I got to have it, which I don't. It's just a want, not a need.
I really want the bamboo, but a lot of money for me to put out at once.
Yeah. I would.
And it's worth it. I'm not saying it's not worth it, Zach, before you get on me on about that.
No. Absolutely. That's a shitload of money.
Have your wife up your allowance for a couple months. You can get one.
Well, the problem is we need to build another house, a real house.
That's priority.
What was that?
My phone made a noise. Notification.
Oh, okay. There's
Sell your
burnt my
own
finger.
stuff. Yeah, I need to sell a lot of stuff. I could get a Bamboo Labs. I sell my old print. I just haven't done it. I keep talking about it, and I just don't get on Marketplace and list them. Last year, I sold 3 printers, but wound up being all to the same woman, and then she brought 2 of them back, having problems, which I'll never do that again. They're sold as is. I'm not going to fix your problems. If you don't know how to work on a 3D printer, don't buy a 3D printer.
See, I want the bamboo, but that's because I want the AMS, and I want to get it all the way up to the 12 or 16 filaments it can do.
And you see, that's the thing too. Is like, think about all the multi-material systems out there, right? How many of those multi-material systems can do high temperature stuff well?
Yep.
If you enclose a Prusa, yeah, but do you really want to be printing ABS on a Prusa?
My Kitty iPass can do high temp. It's got a high temp audience. It's got an active heated chamber. It's enclosed, a big white one behind me, but I haven't done much with it.
How many colors can you do?
2. That's it.
You do 16.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, $50 to diagnose old printers. Yeah.
Now, of course, you can do up to however much you want to do if you want to do the enraged rabbit.
Yes, but that thing is infuriatingly fiddly.
Did not hear that before.
Oh my
God. I don't doubt it either.
You own a straw hat, Zach?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, Zolan had it right at the beginning. It's redneck, not apple
Hillbilly.
critter country. I'm redneck. Like trailer park. Grew up.
Wait a minute here. I watched Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Rednecks and banjo people can be the same.
Yes, but I'm not banjo people.
You do play guitar, don't you? Is it drums or guitar that you play?
Bass.
Bass, okay.
Bass, guitar, drums, keys. I got way too many hobbies.
Looks like the corgis finally decided to come
Take
in.
care, Phoenix. Have a good day. Hey, Denny. How you doing, Denny?
I'll be right back.
There he is.
Take care, Phoenix.
He should jam on a stream sometime.
No.
Why?
That's one hobby I'm not good at showing off at.
Oh.
I get too self-conscious about it. I've only released one CD worth of music and then gave up.
Here's a link, Denny. Yeah, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube right now. We got 49 people watching. And we had a really slow day. It hasn't been real exciting, a lot going on. Hey, John Strand. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, John.
Been kind of slow, but we're getting there. We've been on for 2 hours, 49 minutes. Matt gave away a roll of Polymaker filament a little bit ago. Very nice of Matt to do in Polymaker. Hello, Vincent. How are you doing?
Hey, Vince.
Well,
Hope you're
Vincent's
doing
still
well.
alive. That means he hasn't killed himself by trying to figure out how to do water bath canning.
Mike says, good shirt, Zach. I live across town from Lakeside Park. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Denny popping in. Hey, Denny, how you doing?
We have a problem.
Ignore it.
YouTube.
Ignore it. Ignore it. Mods on YouTube, kick it.
Ow, ow.
Good answer. My wife says I have too many hobbies.
What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you? I was last week on.
Yeah, that's been around.
Yeah, I've been around.
Hey, Zola, I like the new setup.
That's temporary. Only while I was cooking.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got
But
Vincent.
now I'm pretty much
popping
done
in.
cooking.
Hey, Vincent, how you doing?
I just woke up, man.
Oh, wow.
Guten Morgen.
Yeah, rough night.
And Zolan cooked cinnamon rolls on a live stream earlier, and he baked them and had one, and they look great.
That looks nice.
And those
Liam
are my
said-
rejects.
Liam had to donate a bunch of stuff to charity makers today, or excuse me, to
Oh,
Toys for Tots.
crap.
And then he was
I
going to
burnt
drop
them.
in. Oh,
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, those ones go to the chickens.
well,
You
if
can
you can
scrape
cut,
the top off. You can cut the bottom off.
cut
No.
the bottom.
I'll just give them to the chickens.
I'll be right back,
Wish Jamie can join us, but she's been really sick.
She's still not doing good?
Nope.
Oh, man.
Who's
I'm
not
worried
doing
about
well?
her. Jamie, she caught COVID or something. I don't know exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh no! I hope she doesn't pick up anything bugged up from the trash pandas.
Hey, leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because those carry disease, the trash pandas.
And it looks like Vincent got a butler.
Yeah,
Brussels
called homemade
sprouts.
butler.
My first scanning, the Brussels sprouts.
Why?
So wait. Your first canning was something that nobody will ever want to open?
Oh, I love it, man. We eat it a lot here.
Ugh.
Potatoes
Okay.
and homemade pizza sauce for the homemade pizzas. Because
That's
my
a
neighbor.
lot of headspace you got in there.
No, that's normal because it sinks. That's normal. I tried it out because it was filled up about 1 centimeter in the top.
Okay.
I was looking at it and wow, but no.
Yeah,
it's
mine
normal.
mine have about probably only about 7 to 8 millimeters
Yeah,
when done.
yeah, something like that. So, but this pizza sauce was not not.
Actually, it was the potatoes that I was looking at.
Oh, it was completely filled to the brim.
Okay.
And these jars, because it's a glass lid, you're
Yep.
not allowed to fill it up till like a half centimeter or something.
Yeah,
Otherwise-
you have to keep anywhere between 10 to 20 millimeters
Yeah,
of air
Exactly.
gap in
Yeah.
there.
Otherwise, they will the lids will explode.
Yep. That's why it's called headspace.
So,
Hey Zolan, how's it going with your Phoenix?
With my what?
Your Phoenix. You said you were printing.
Oh, it's at work. It's done.
Yeah, mine's done too.
It could have come out a little better. The one that I was accidentally printing in vase mode, it succeeded, but then when I got it off the bed and dropped it, it shattered.
Oh wow.
that sucks.
Well, I didn't mean to print it in vase mode. That was a mistake to begin with.
That's really cool how Jerry, how that follows you like that.
Oh yeah, it tracks me. Zolan has one like it too. Ozbot, OBS bot camera. It'll zoom in if I want it to zoom in.
Mine's being stupid.
My neighbor came by yesterday and she had 3 kilos of little tomatoes. So I made some sauce. Here, Jerry.
Yeah.
It was the last bit, but this was the first one. Potatoes. And
See, this is why I don't use the tracking that often.
Brussels sprouts.
You know you don't overcook them.
I know exactly how to do it. I tested it out the first batch with the potatoes. I cooked it too long. It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
But the second batch worked.
Brussels sprouts, aka farts in a jar.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's in the jar?
That's why
So
we
again-
use a little bit of butter when you serve.
And you wonder why aliens keep adopting you.
So, Vincent, Brussels sprouts, cut them in half, lay them out on a baking sheet, drape bacon over the top of them and sea salt and throw them in the oven.
Okay, never done them before.
Oh,
Bacon, bacon roasted Brussels sprouts, really good.
some insulation is better than no insulation. He'll get it all done.
Who, what, huh? Oh, yeah. It's a mess, I know. It'll get finished at some year. Yes, I said year. On the plus side, my longer K1, since I swapped out the hot end, can now do ABS. And it does it really cleanly.
A little bit of insulation in your frosting doesn't hurt anybody, right?
Well, it's funny you say that because I've been thinking about building a cotton candy machine.
Yeah, if you have a fan in that room, that loose insulation will blow around little particles.
That
in there.
would be an idea.
Oh, yeah, no.
Insulate
We
your
are-
house with cotton candy.
We are going. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking about ripping the insulation out of the ceiling and getting some closed cell foam and spray foaming it and then putting the panels up.
Cool.
Because I can't get the normal insulation to stop falling down while I'm working on it. And the gaps in between are not standard. Whoever built this apparently didn't bother measuring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the real Sam Prentice. Not the fake one, but we've got the real one.
Oh, God, he's still alive?
Here
goes
he
it?
is. Here he
Still
is.
awake.
Even though Matter Hackers got me wrong earlier on Twitter. So that was fun. Lots of fun things. How are we all doing?
What happened? What?
Thank you for the videos from the trade show and all the stuff you've been doing. You've been doing some great work.
Yeah, no worries. I know I got tagged as Dan Baruch from Slice Engineering's business partner on Matter Hackers on their Twitter feed, and Joel sort of shouted me out and said, "No, it's definitely not Chris," which was kind of funny. So yeah, I'm now Chris, or not the real Sam Prentice. This is my problem, you see. This is why it's the real, because you just never quite know when things are going to kind of bite you in the butt, so to speak. So
At what point in your life did you decide to call yourself the real Sam Prentice? Now, going to school, you were Sam Prentice, but at some point you figured,
Yeah, sure. So there was a couple of people online that are also called Sam Prentice. Bizarrely enough, it's not unique. So yeah, I went the real, and then I noticed that Donald Trump was also called the Real, which was kind of a faux pas, really. But that was kind of after I realised that, or before I realised that was a thing. So, yeah. So the Real kind of stuck really. And the Twitter. The funny thing is, my Twitter handle is still Sam Prentice, but everything else is the Real. So, but yeah, there's an artist. He got tagged as being one of the droid operators from Star Wars instead of me. So it's one of these running things, really, that I keep getting mistaken for not being the real one, but actually I am the real one. So
that's actually kind of why I now go by the Zolan. Because since 1986 until about 2003, I was the only Zolan on internet and in the world. And then suddenly there's a whole bunch of them, and now a business and other things.
Yeah.
Zolan was in a fantasy movie, but I don't remember which one, wasn't it? Or Zolan?
No, you're thinking Zardoz.
Okay.
You're thinking the Sean Connery film?
I don't remember.
Him in the red bandoliers and underwear, and that's about it.
Are you going to start wearing those on stream?
Sam, do you have a Bamboo Labs P1P, don't you?
Not quite.
Okay. All right.
Phoenix.
Been watching a lot of videos on it. Looks like a pretty interesting machine.
What
I think it
underneath
is.
the t-shirt?
What I did say though, I will retract a couple of things I said a couple of weeks ago, is because I said, and I was very adamant about the fact that you probably would not see the P1P until Q2 of next year, and lo and behold, baby, they got a couple of thousand or a few thousand ready to rock and roll, and I may or may not have pre-ordered a P1P as well. So,
yeah, I mean, the thing is, it uses all of the same assembly line. It's just they skip a bunch of steps.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Is Sergio still out there in chat? Because if he is, I figured out what was broken, and it doesn't matter, which is good.
I think I still need to check Sam's ID to make sure he's the real one.
How do pre-orders go? You ordered on a credit card or whatever. Once they ship, they bill you, or they bill you right away?
They bill you right away.
Okay.
For this one, yes, they're billing right away.
The X1, I think, is they
pre-order.
It's a pre-order where you pay like the
$20
shipping and $20 up front or something.
He's here, Zolan. He's in chat. Sergio's in chat.
So Sergio, the black plastic on the back corners. Hey, camera over here. That's what broke. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Let me make you bigger because I can't even tell what you're talking
So
about.
that's the broken one.
Oh, I see.
And that's the one that's not broken. I don't think it matters. I don't know what those are for.
So something interesting, this stealth burner I'm building to put on my Mercury 1 right now, I have the spare blower out of the Bamboo X1, which is like super insane high RPM. So we're going to find out how well the Bamboo's 5015 works in a stealth burner.
Hey, so you've got a Bamboo, right?
Yep.
How does the AMS know that you've got PLA loaded?
You tell it. Or if it's a Bamboo spool, it's got an RFID tag. If you put a non-Bamboo spool in it, it'll show that there's filament loaded and then there's a question mark. And either at the machine or on the slicer, you can go to the AMS settings or tab where it shows what's loaded, and then there's an edit button. You hit edit, and then you tell it what it is.
That's really interesting.
And to answer Llama real quick, yes, this is a Sergio bear.
Very interesting.
So keep your spools from Bamboo and re-spool them with different filament, same color if you want, from a different company, and then keep rock and rolling.
Honestly, the RFID tag, it's to me, it's not worth trying to save because it just takes a split second to hit the edit button, hit a drop down, and pick the material, to hit another drop down, and hit a color.
Got it. Okay.
And if you're doing it from the the slicer, you get, at least in Windows, you get the Windows color picker. So you can basically set any color. It's not like red, blue, green, like basic colors. Like I can dial in an exact RGB value for what color, and that in turn can be reflected in the slicer. So when you slice parts, if you're using multiple materials, then you have the AMS set to what materials are in it. It will represent those colors in the slicer.
Oh wow, okay.
Really,
That's
really
really
nice
cool.
little feature.
That's really cool.
I'm screen sharing. The RFID tags just like it costs them pennies to make those, right? And it's one of those things. It's like that's kind of cool. We'll just
Question: the RFID tag system. Have they released the ability for us to make our own RFID tags that we can stick on our own spools?
Not yet. Not that I know of.
Because I program, I have RFID tags all over my house that I
yeah.
use for things.
As far as I know, I've poked around in some of the config JSONs. As far as I know, I think it's something firmware side that they've got that has a database and like an ID number or something for what filament spool it is.
Okay, Sergio, what the heck is this?
Hold on.
Some black thing he had in the Ziploc baggie.
Looks like a handle.
Yeah, it does, kinda. It also looks like a spool holder, but it doesn't look wide enough to do that.
So why are you so late up, Sam?
I've been filming tonight for a. I've been filming all weekend. In fact, it hasn't really stopped, especially with Black Friday, because everybody wanted their products to be kind of out and reviewed and done, which is kind of a bit of a pain in the arse, as you can imagine. But no, I've been filming tonight. I was filming at a nightclub tonight, which was kind of weird. Then I was shooting at a Masonic lodge. And then tomorrow I'm shooting at a church for 3D printing, which is kind of weird. I kind of, you know, when you have those ideas and it's like, you know what how bizarre can I actually be? So yeah, I've got a few bizarre ideas up my sleeve.
For 3 different videos, they're all for the same video.
Are you saying you're establishing the first 3D printing religion?
Not quite. It's more of a symbolic thing, and it's if you can just imagine something like if you were going to take a pop at something and just be funny about it. Think of John from Practical Printing. You know, he did a video where he had the Creality CL30 and he pretended to take a load of mushrooms to hallucinate. And if you've seen the video, it is so funny. But he hallucinates and basically goes off into a whole different world of like bizarreness and then comes up with this way to actually solve infinity printing. And ever since I saw that video, I was just thinking, can I push the boundaries of different things? So my Rat Rig v Minion video, there was a ton of fire and stuff. I set fire to the floor in my warehouse, set a ring of fire around the printer and stuff. And I kind of like the idea of just being a bit more impactful when I do some of the videos, even if it's just the intro. You know, something being demolished or blown up, or I don't know, just a whole bunch of craziness around it. Right now, we're doing a thing for next year with 3D Gloop. There's a good example where I'm going to do a bungee jump, and this is in sync with Polymaker as well. And the actual bungee element that's going to be holding me is going to be 3D printed and glued together. So completely mental. I spoke with Stefan.
Going to have a safety rope.
Yeah, there's going to be a safety. Of course, there's going to be a safety rope. I mean, the thing breaks,
okay, doesn't get it break.
He's not. He may be an honorary American at this point, but he's not an American. He knows better.
Yeah. I'm not going to be, but meetings with Polymaker, meetings with 3D Gloop, and I met with Stefan from CNC Kitchen. And CNC Kitchen, the guy goes, "I don't want to be responsible for your death." That was literally as pan-faced as you could be. Okay, I do not want to be responsible for your death. And I went, no, I'm not going to die, but
you're going to jump. They're going to pull you back up, and whoever goes with, you're going to say, "Sam, I forgot to turn on the camera." As a joke, you're going to lose it.
For that whole thing, it's going to be a proper crew and stuff. So it's quite a big video. It's going to be months of filming, months of prep, because of course when you do a bungee jump. If you imagine a 3D printed piece of material, it's not just one pull. You've got the bounce back, and there's a ton of different forces. And depending on how I jump and weight of me and all that kind of stuff is all going to kind of, go in different directions. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the weight loss thing at the moment. I've shed nearly, I think, nine and a bit kilos now. And I'm going to try and lose as much as I can between now and August when the jump is going to be.
How tall are you?
Sorry?
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10", so I'm thinking 210, 215 probably.
What, at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're what's that, pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I need to be about 80 kilos. That's where I need to be at. So I don't quite know what the
pounds, a little bit over 160.
Yeah, that's kind of where I want to be. That's where there's lots of things to kind of, there's a 300-foot jump or there's a 160-foot jump. I've not done a bungee jump before. I've never done anything like that, and I'm not a massive fan of heights. So, but the point is that when you want to go out and do some stuff, well, certainly I do. I want to kind of make interesting content and interesting videos. I kind of felt like, actually, if there is a hint of danger in there, people might want to watch it. So,
I went skydiving back in the 80s twice, and I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah.
Once I got out of the plane and my chute was open, it was a blast all the way down. I enjoyed the hell of it. It no longer scared me because I felt safe. So when you jump, it'll probably be terrifying, but as soon as it pulls back, then you're going to love it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll all be fine because obviously I'm going to need to do it because the amount of people and prep that's gone into doing this, it's it's unbelievable. So, I'm quite happy about it anyway. So it should be fun.
You're gonna do it over a river or over like a little pond or
I'm actually going to be doing it
swimming pool.
No, I'm going to be doing it in Windsor, and it's actually where they film all the Top Gear stuff. If you've seen the bungee jumping with the cars, it's the same. It's the same people, the same location as that.
Okay.
So
cool.
The camera does not like me today.
We'll see what happens. It might just be the end of me at that point, and it might be the Steve Irwin kind of effect of 3D printing. That was it. You don't get to see the video. That's it.
All right, Sergio's going to drop in here to link Sergio. Andrew South, how you been, buddy? Long time. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, there's a guy on Polymaker. I forgot his name. He looks so similar like Steve Irwin. I mean, his face. I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, we've got Sergio. Hey, Sergio, how you doing?
I tried to do it on my iPad, but my iPad was dying, so I couldn't get in. I lost all the links. But Zola.
It's a filament holder. I figured it out.
Yeah, and it goes on the side. Yes. Okay. I did.
The top one. The top one. Does the nipple go down or up?
No. The filament comes up through there, so you attach the reverse Bowden up on top.
Ah, okay. So the nipple goes down.
Yes.
Where did you include the reverse Bowden?
I forgot to send you that. I can send it to you.
I got a brand new thing of cap tube behind me.
I also forgot to send you the bearings. I realize.
Yeah, for this
608 bearings that go on the side.
Okay, I have those as well somewhere.
Okay, and I forgot to send you the cord.
Yeah, thankfully I was able to swipe one of those from somewhere.
I realized I had the package here. I still had the package with the rest of the stuff, and I forgot.
That's all good.
Sorry.
What am I looking for? No, all good. What am I looking for again?
The bearings.
Cap tube. He rattled off like 3 things, and my brain went, what?
Did you turn it on
No.
yet?
38 people.
No, I have
watching
not yet.
and 8 people on YouTube watching
Okay.
currently. Thank you,
So
everybody.
it's upside down. That's upside down.
If you're on Twitch, please follow. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It's free in both places.
No, it's not upside down. Which is upside down?
The nipple.
No. The nipple goes in from the top because it's reverse Bowden. So you're gonna.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I have the nipple right now pointing down.
Oh, okay.
I just need to flip this over, and then it'll be good to go. Yeah, because the Bowden goes into the nipple. I'm assuming.
It's freaking me out that everyone keeps saying nipple.
I know.
No, maybe not.
I'm keeping silent right here.
Well, it's better than saying titty.
Oh no, you need to stick the whatchamacallit in there. One of these.
Want to what?
Ah,
Let's get
man.
the whatchamacallit in there now.
Jerry, can you bring Sergio up, please?
Okay.
Oh, I need the coupler.
Yes,
Oh, that's a bit harder to do.
that's a cup. I can send you one.
Okay.
I will send it to you. In the meantime,
Okay.
you could still use it like that. I mean, it's not gonna hurt it.
Right.
As long as you have the cap tube in there.
So that does mean I did have it on right.
Yeah.
Okay. I now see what's going on. Thank you.
You could probably get a couple off Amazon by tomorrow or the next day. It'd be quicker
That's
than
what I'm going to do. I'm just going to order it and have it sent to his address.
rather than
It'll
ship.
be there a lot faster and cheaper.
Yeah, $3 or $4 maybe.
Yeah, but he knows what I need for the exact coupler, whereas I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
'Cause
is what
they
I
are
don't
different.
understand why they can't make a standard size coupling for, you know.
I know they make what 2 different sizes, 3 different sizes. This is
Yeah.
the
4.
one.
For
There's
Well, when they
4.
first designed 3D
4.
printers, the people that designed them went and found out everything they could find from a hardware store. They designed it, and then a lot of things just stuck as a standard. So
Well, the couplers are also for other things, not just 3D printing.
That's true.
Yeah. well, that's what I meant. What are you doing there, Denny? What are you designing?
I am sculpting right now. I'm making a small ornament.
Okay.
And
Hey,
yeah,
Sergio. Sorry.
Yeah.
About how long on the PTFE tube?
I can measure the one I have here.
Cool.
It is.
Sorry, Denny. Go ahead. You're sculpting.
yeah, I'm sculpting an island to show you that one. Yeah, so I designed these satellites here. Let me flip it over.
Going down the chimney.
Yep. And I have this part here for a gingerbread house competition I'm entering. So, yeah, if you're pretty much unaware of that, well, this is what I
hey,
thought.
you know what you can do? Disguise the chimney as a wood chopper.
Wood chopper.
Yeah, that would be funny. Have a print like that.
Yeah, it would be funny. So, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Wood chopper. Man, what's going through your head right now?
I don't know. I just saw it the other day in this one movie where this guy fell in it.
Again, Dale and Tucker versus Evil. It has a beautiful wood chipper scene.
Oh, God.
22 inches, Zolan.
22 inches. That's what she said.
Yeah, and Sergio about a week ago picked up a really cool Darth Vader helmet behind him. I think he got that at Target on sale. Beautiful helmet right there behind him.
Oh, he got more than that.
I got the whole suit now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got the suit, the boots, and everything.
Now you're all ready to go shopping at Walmart and get dressed up.
Get kicked out for wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they won't kick him out because if he's got the helmet on, they'll think he's a white guy.
Yeah.
Or they'll think it's filtering with COVID.
Oh, that's so wrong on many levels.
I miss being in the DC area. That best wings I ever had were in the DC area.
Anything you want to talk about, Sam? Anything you want to complain about or rant about or anything? Or
No, I'm sweet, dude. I'm happy as Larry at the moment. Thank you very much.
how's your family doing?
So, how was your hangout with Honey Badger in Frankfurt?
I don't remember a lot of it actually because I was blindly drunk.
Oh,
I know. I saw it. You sent me a picture.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I see.
hey Sam, it must be pretty late where you are right now, right?
Yeah, it's 1:15 midnight. Yeah.
Oh, it's not. I thought it was a little later. Yeah, that's good.
Jerry, are you aware of this model by Matt Meyermix?
Am I aware what?
This model by Matt Meyermix? Flexi Factory.
Yeah.
I haven't
yes,
seen-
the
seen that
Phoenix.
before, no.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Looks a little bit like the phoenix that's on the top of the stairs of Harry Potter when he goes up.
Yeah, he released those files, but I haven't printed a stand for it yet. This one glows in 2 sections, has 2 different colors.
That's neat.
Yeah, I printed it myself, but I did it in silk purple, and I also did it in white PLA, but the white PLA one, I forgot to turn off spiralize outer contours.
My background
Oops.
is really black with that webcam. You really can't see anything behind me.
That's fine.
Ah, there we go. Now the pie's booting.
Yeah, it takes the pie a little longer to boot.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to connect to it so I can change the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, that's right. You got to change all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
What you can do, actually, on the Pi, the Wi-Fi password. You know what? You're going to have to put that question to Chris Rowley.
So an easy way to set this up, Sergio, if you PM him what your Wi-Fi SSID and password is,
Yeah.
you can go on your cell phone and set
Oh,
up
actually,
a hotspot.
it sees my network right now. I see his previous networks, but it sees mine, and it let me just tap on it. This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot you can do that too.
Yeah, that's
You
better.
should be able to.
Yeah, I'm just looking for not all the characters fit on the screen at the same time. There we go. Connect.
Hey, Sam, when did you say this this jump's supposed to happen, the bungee jump?
We're looking at August at the moment.
Okay. Wow,
That's
that's,
the plan.
way off.
Yeah,
Where?
but we've got to get the because the idea is we've got to make the attachment as small as possible. But the idea is using PLA, so we've kind of got to come up with a design. Pardon me, that's going to be able to withstand that kind of
Somebody
pressure.
just pop in the back room.
No.
Okay. So
well,
where are you jumping?
It's going to be near Windsor.
Windsor?
Yeah.
I'm asking because I'm thinking, hey, why not we could have somebody waiting at the bottom in a full-on clown outfit waiting for you.
Well, you could be.
Well, we both know it's going to hold and it's not going to break wherever it's glued, but I'm sure they're going to have a backup in case something did happen.
Yes.
They're not going to trash the shoe. They'll just put on the new part and you'll redo it like it's the first time.
No, it's going to be It's going to be a one-hit wonder. We've got depending on when we physically actually work out what the weights are going to be, what the kind of pressure is. Then we've got to put the unit. We have several of these things made up. and then they'd be put through a kind of weight test. But that amount of force, because it's going to be there and it's going to be that pull, and then it's ricocheting back, and then it's going to pull again, and it's going to pull again. We've got to work out how many times it's going to do that, and we've got to work out what the forces are going to look like and things like that. But yeah, essentially the main one will be in a loop, and basically if you imagine kind of like a cable coming down and then it loops, and then in between those 2 points, this is going to be where the 3D printed part is. And of course, then if that breaks, then of course then it just allows that just to sort of spring back down again. So I'll know if it goes.
All right. Yeah, like 15 years ago for the Super Bowl, there was a Dorito. I think I mentioned this before. There was a Doritos commercial that never aired where a woman done a jump for the Super Bowl and was going to land in her mouth, grab a chip out of a bag or something. Well, her test jump earlier that morning didn't go so well, so obviously the commercial never happened. And
oh, dear.
They miscalculated the stretch or something, and when she jumped, that was the end of her right there.
Good God.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jerry. Thanks for that. Those words of wisdom there.
Oh, we got a raid coming in. Print Technologies. Raiding with 4 people. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, hello. Thank you, Raiders. How are you doing today? Hope you had a wonderful stream. And people on YouTube, this is a Twitch thing. That's why you're hearing all these weird noises and stuff. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Mad Cat. Welcome, everybody. And there's my dog. She's getting all crazy. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you, Raiders. Yeah, when we talk about 3D printing, laser engraving, CNC stuff, laser work, resin printing, all kinds of everything. We have people each and every week, Saturdays, 1 p.m. Pacific, till whenever, on from around the world. We talk about what we're, this, that, and everything. So thank you very much. Please follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. It's free to do so in both places. I really appreciate it. Hold on, my dog wants a bone. And we got many different people here, so if you're in chat, you're welcome to ask questions. If you'd like to drop in and you're into our various hobbies, you're welcome to chat with us. I can have up to 10 people at a time on the screen. And let me get him another bone. Good, and carry on, guys. Keep talking. We'll be right back.
So I've got a question. Is anybody printing with any cubic Viper?
Yes.
How's the machine?
I've got 2, and yeah, not so bad. The issues around the bed leveling sensors. I replaced 1 sensor. I've got 2 spares, and no issues. Absolutely fine.
I'm thinking about switching from my Ender 3s to any cubic to test it out.
So, if you do you like tinkering at all? Do you like working on your machines?
Yeah, that's why I'm on the Switch.
Well, what I'm getting at is there's this guy. He goes by Kevin, aka Sam, who designed a belted Z stage for the Ender 3, which is very cheap and very easy to build. I did that on my 2 Ender 3s, and it's an immediate, drastic improvement in print quality.
Okay.
A whole lot more reliable. And like the parts were 25 USD from Alley, like dirt cheap. Print a couple parts out of PetG, and you need some like M5 and M3 hardware and like a motor extension cable. But other than that, it's a huge improvement.
Okay.
Anycubic Cobra is a new series of printers. The Viper's older series. I've got the smaller Cobra, and Sam, I think, has a bigger Cobra.
I have all the Cobras bar the single Cobra, which was the first Cobra, which is the direct drive one. I've got the Neo. That's a really good printer, actually. The Neo is very good. The Go, not so much.
Small one, I got struck right.
The Anycubic Cobra Go is a bit like the original Ender 3, so it's got all the same issues. God knows why they built that. I just don't understand it. The clicking on the extruder, because it's not a good enough extruder, it's plastic. All the problems that you would have originally had with the Ender 3 that you have with the Go.
I had three Ender 3 now, and all of them bent bad. One of them broke a main board from the beginning. That kind of issues.
What we'll say
one printer is running for almost 4 years now, and I'm noticing that it's getting on the end of the life cycle.
Sure. I mean, the Soval SV06 that I reviewed today, I've got to say, like, that is a pretty good printer. And the fact that with 3 screws, you can take the entire hot end off. If you had that on a print farm where you could literally just swap the extruders out and change the nozzles and, mess around with it that way, for me, that would probably be like this is part of the thing. If you've got a number of the same printers, then generally you're going to know what the quicks and what the problems are with them. So when I started off doing this, I had 3 Creality CR 10 S5s, but I knew that after 100 hours, the bearing was going to go on it. I knew that after something else happened, there was always going to be that's about, I'll order a couple of those because I know that that's going to go on the next one. And then you start advising people and letting people know that these things are the problems. But I did see also they've got the CR4M, which is a new Creality printer, and that thing is astonishingly good. Massive linear rails. It all depends what you're into, though. It's an expensive.
I picked up an Ender 5 Plus a couple of weeks ago, but I mounted the bed wrong, so I still have to fix that.
Okay.
So it will not level correctly.
Isn't the new Soval exactly like the Prusa MK3? I think it is. They're talking about. It looks like a clone of it.
No, what's very similar about that is that the motherboard clips on the side, as does the power supply, and it has linear rails, or it has a rail system on it. So, in fact, the prints are awesome on it. The prints were very, very good, and for a printer that's $229, I mean, you can't really go wrong. At this stage of the game. And I don't know where Soval have been. I thought they were kind of a Creality offspring. I thought they just had all the rejected parts and basically made printers out of them. That's what Soval was at. But and the weird thing is, and the source code's already been published. It's fully open as well on Marlin. So when you go into the menus, you can change all the stuff like the TMC drivers, the power. You can change the steppers. You can do all that from the Marlin menu. Now, you could always do that if you had the source code. So it's really interesting to me that they went, and there's UART available, and you can mess with this and you can mess with that if you know what you're doing. That's basically the guidelines. And I was like, okay, it's quite nice to see a printer manufacturer sort of giving a shit. So to speak, and like I say, the source code came out a couple of days ago, so they've been true to their word. It
took them a while to release the source code, and then Cobra people were screaming about it.
Yeah, that's because Anycubic don't make their firmware; they ship it out to other people. So it's any of these little fixes. If you say, "Oh, this is wrong with it," and we need micro stepping of 0.1 or whatever, it take them ages to do it because there's somebody else that has to do it. So they pick all these bugs up and go, these are the bugs. They send them off to the company, and eventually you get some code back.
Okay.
Yeah, what I already noticed with the Ender 5 Plus is the spool holder position. That really sucks. It's in the back, and if you want to mount it somewhere, it's in the way. So that's really one thing that I'm gonna change in the near future.
Yeah.
If you want to put a new spool on there, you have to go in the back of the printer. Especially if you got a small space, you want to put it somewhere near a wall or something.
Yeah, without having one, anybody wants to buy a printer, I'd say save up $699 and buy the new Bamboo Labs P1P. That's what I would recommend. It's not a huge printer.
Oh no!
Most things, it might be perfect for most people.
Yeah, I'm waiting at the moment to buy a new printer because if everything goes well, I'm moving out of this place. So,
Sergio.
Yeah.
I need you to message me somewhere your user and pass for Octoprint.
You got your password in Octoprint.
Put it in private
Octoprint. Okay. I gotta figure that out. It might not be until tomorrow because I gotta look it up.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, wait. Oh. Let me see.
16 on 20.
It's 1234 password, right?
No, I know the password. I'm trying to remember what the login is.
I
Isn't
might
it
be able to just.
admin?
I'm gonna see if I can SSH into it, and then I can change it that way. I'm assuming the SSH password might be the default.
Vincent, did you give up on your driver's license for now?
No, I'm working on it, but because of my health issues, there's a new law and a new rule that I have to go to a special doctor. He's gonna check it out. It's gonna cost me another couple of €100.
Wow.
So yeah.
There goes all your points.
If everything goes well, on the end of January, I'm gonna try it again.
Yeehaw.
So much stuff going on with trying to move out of this place to a downstairs place, because I'm basically locked up in my own house because I got issues with walking at the moment.
Okay.
The good thing is I lost almost 30 kilos for now.
Not bad.
So it's going the good way, but I'm not there yet.
I've lost about 36 pounds in the last month, and I've had IBS issues all week. I've been not feeling so hot. Oh no,
Yeah.
we've got a llama coming in, guys. Hey, Tom. How you doing?
So,
Llama Rama.
How's your cutting board sales going? Have you sold all of them?
I haven't sold shit.
Oh,
I'm selling. They only
Post a
want the
link.
custom ones.
post a link. Show one on camera. We need to get you some sales. It's Black Friday. Llama has a
Yeah,
great
Black Friday.
It's costing a lot
Llama?
of money. The website needs to sell some stuff.
Llama, I could use some.
Beautiful.
I have an unassembled rep box here.
I don't really want to rip off. I had
No, I'm saying I could use panels.
Oh, you want Redbox panels? Yeah, that's right. I was going to build you some. Maybe get the CNC back up and running fully again. It's still not quite right. You know.
What's your website? TomLlama.com?
Yep. Oh, I can't do it because of freaking StreamYard. I love StreamYards, and yet I kind of hate StreamYards. Blew out my back Thanksgiving morning cleaning. This is the first time I've been up and out of bed for any length of time.
Were you sick?
No, I blew my back out.
Oh,
I was cleaning the kitchen because my nieces and nephews were coming to cook my mother dinner. It's kind of a, cook mom dinner and I don't have to cook dinner kind of thing. Trying to help me out, trying to help her out. So I was cleaning, sweeping the floor, just basic, let's clean it up before they show up. Bent down to frickin' put the garbage in a dustpan and I just couldn't stand up. My back just like a sharp stab in the back of my hip.
I know what that's like.
Christmas present guides for your loved ones. I'm
Yeah,
sure,
there
but
you go.
I'm sure you only ship to the U.S.
I've sold like half a dozen or so custom since I put that up. Not one of those, not a single one displayed in the store has sold. I've sold custom ones. People say, that's great. Can you make me one shaped like this? Or I want this one to be this way. Or I sold like 3 cutting boards, a couple cocks. But I gotta get the CNC up and running fully again. It's running again. I just don't trust it yet.
I'm going to share this link out. Everybody watching, please share this on your socials. Try to help Tom out. If you can't
Please,
afford to
I need
buy
to
one,
waste
please
money.
share it out and try to help him out. Everybody really appreciate it.
I probably have $1,000 worth of cutting boards over there. More. They're all over there.
Everybody here, as you always know, you're welcome to self-promote anything that you're currently doing or working on. You're welcome to post it in chat, talk about it. That's why we're all here, to talk about what we're working on and try to help each other out.
Yeah, Sergio. Sell your OnlyFans page. Come on, we all want to see it.
See what?
Your OnlyFans page. Don't you know what an OnlyFans page is?
No.
Oh,
It's a porn
okay.
site. Right?
It's like the new internet porn site. You know, like
New?
porn chicks make an OnlyFans page, and you go and watch porn of just them.
I don't watch porn.
Yeah, I know. It was it's an OnlyFans page. Most of them aren't even actually porn. They sit there and just tease you more than anything, I guess. I've never gone there because it's just a waste of time and money. But
I guess he says hilarious.
How do
I've
you know
never,
that?
I've never looked at why go to
They sit there
OnlyFans.
and tease you. Oh, I guess.
Most decent porn is freaking free now, anyway, so you can find it for free. Why would you bother with OnlyFans? I'm too old
I'm
for that
staying
crap
out of this one.
anyways. At my age, it ain't worth looking at it if you can't play with it.
Did you get it going, Zolan?
Well, I found the user file. I have changed the username to mine and then set the password.
Okay.
And I am now in, and oh my god, it wants to update so much.
Yes. I have not
Oh,
used
yeah, we got
that
a pie
in a
on.
while, so.
Yeah, I noticed the files that you have on here are like 2 years old.
Yeah, and the firmware too. You're gonna have to update the firmware on the latest Prusa firmware.
I ain't gonna break the firmware yet. That can wait.
Dude, Zolan, I haven't either. You know what? It prints just fine with the software that's on it.
Yeah, the one I gave you. Actually, the one I gave you had well, at least an update that maybe 3 updates ago. The one
Okay.
he got,
I don't know.
it's like 2 years old.
Oh, I thought this one was older.
No.
Yours is older, but I did update the firmware.
Oh, okay.
His, I had not updated the firmware.
This was actually the first one you built, isn't it?
Yes, that was the first one. The purple, the blue bear was the second one. The third one was this one that I have here, the purple bear.
Still the prettiest printer I've ever had. I won't dare. It's got issues, and I'm pretty sure it's from shipping. And I'm just not willing to touch it because it's too pretty. It's just too fucking pretty. It's too pretty. I swear. That's my language. Beep. It is pretty.
I will.
That blue one
I'm
is
gonna
pretty.
go.
The red one. The blue one looks just as pretty. There's a one.
Zolan, anything you need, just email me, and I'll send
Will
you.
do.
Links. Okay.
Okay.
Later, everybody, because
Take care, Sergio.
Great weekend.
To bed.
Like,
Take care, guys.
7:30.
Bye.
It's early even for you. Yeah, he is meticulous about like wire lengths and wrapping them and.
Oh yeah, this has got to be the cleanest build I've seen in a long time.
Frickin' ever. I don't have the patience for all of that. Has that one got ready to put the Pi Zero in that?
No, this one's got a full-on Pi 4 in it.
Oh, how lucky you.
Where did you end up putting that Pi Zero I sent you?
That is currently running a DMR hotspot.
All right.
Radio stuff. Vincent would know it, but he doesn't have his headphones on.
Rob's got COVID? Poor Rob.
Yeah. A lot of people have got it right now.
Yeah, it's gotten big around here again. But it's like... It's now become just a regular everyday flu like reaction. Everyone's just like, yeah, I got COVID.
Oh no, that's not what it was here. But
Well, I mean, they're still staying home, but
Okay, guys, I'm going off. Gotta do some stuff and going to bed today early because it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here.
All right, Vincent, you have a great night. Take care of yourself, get better, and hope you find somewhere to move to.
Yes, man. Bye, everyone.
Later. So what do you want to talk about, Tom? What have you been working on? What have you been doing?
Not much of anything this week. As little as humanly possible.
Probably pretty chilly there in the mornings out in your garage, right? You got the heater
Yeah,
on?
it's been wicked. Well, it's heated now. I got it all insulated and heated. Sort of. I just got those oil heaters I keep out there. I keep it like 55, 60 out there.
You go out there, you turn them on, go back in the house, come back and
No, I leave them on. It's actually cheaper to leave them on.
Okay.
Because those oil heaters just stay on. I have one in the kitchen. Our kitchen heat, 10 years ago, kicked out. And I put one of those oil heaters in, those little roll around. They look like the 1940s,
Hang on. What he's talking about is one of these. Give me a second here.
Yeah, one of them roll around. I mean, they're good quality ones. We got nice ones. They're not the super cheapos. But, yep, that's it. Those little they look like
too much
radiators. Anyway, the good ones, the cheap ones don't, but the good ones just stay on all the time. But they don't really draw energy. I put a meter on it because I wanted to see how much it was pulling, and it cost me $27 to run it for 3 months in my kitchen.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's cheaper than the damn heater I was running. I got a big baseboard hot air blower in the kitchen because there was no place for
flat screen TV pulls more power than that.
Yeah, and my old baseboard heater in the freaking kitchen was drawing more than that. Because the electrician came and said, "Wow, that's pretty nice," because they were still fairly new back then. He's like, "How much does that cost me?" Because he saw I had the meter on it. He's the one that actually calculated my cost for me because I didn't, it was telling me kilowatts. I didn't know what the frick it was.
Cooking with Zolan, when's episode 2?
Probably not next weekend, but the weekend after. I'm actually going to homebrew.
Okay.
Cool. Gonna brew some beer.
Brewing with Zolan, that'd be a good title.
When are you going to make some moonshine?
Never, because it's illegal to make in my county.
Oh, I thought you had a license.
I have a license to do homebrewing, wine, and sake. I don't have a distilling license.
Sake would be yummy. I haven't had sake in years. I used to like sake.
As I said, I have way too many hobbies.
Yeah.
You know what they did in MASH? The doctors, they had like a chemistry set. Would that be legal?
Yep. Yes, it is. It is illegal to distill spirits in Oklahoma in most counties without a special license. If I was one county over, I wouldn't even be able to get said license.
I've got a friend who has a license for distilling fuel alcohol.
Yep.
And he around Christmas time, he always hands out fuel samples.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it's funny because all the we have a bunch of them here in Connecticut. Make vodkas and rums and that kind of stuff. Not corporate, but the micro brewery, but hard alcohol, not brews. And during COVID, they all made rubbing alcohol.
Coop and a couple other of the major breweries out here in Oklahoma did the same thing.
Yeah.
What's scary here is in Washington State, I didn't need a license to brew. You can brew and make wine all you want. You just can't do distilling. And so when I moved here with all my brewing gear and the sheriff came by and saw it, he's like, "Do you have a license?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't know I needed one."
Yeah, we don't need a license for home brewing. Up to a certain amount. It's too late for coffee.
I'm drinking decaf. Doctor don't want me to drink decaffeinated coffee, so I drink decaf 24/7 now.
Oh, God. That's not coffee.
Well, you get used to it. After you get used to it, it's no big deal. You got to get used to the taste, and it's no big
I
deal.
actually drank that. I used to drink that half calf because I had a stomach issue for a while that the caffeine was bothering me. But it definitely tastes different. It does not taste the same.
Oh, yuck. So to upgrade Octopi, so that way I'm no longer using Python 2, I have to literally reinstall it.
Yep. I just had to do that to this, which is the other reason I went back to Repetier. The Repetier just updated back in, I don't know, September, October. And I actually like it better again. Not that either one's really better than the other.
All right, guys. I'm gonna head off, and thank you, Jerry, for letting me for the invite.
Yeah, thank you very much for your giveaway from Polymaker. We appreciate it.
Yeah, send me the contact details, and I'll send them over to Nick.
Yeah, as soon as Sergio messages me or emails me or PMs me, I'll send it over to you.
I actually have his. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I have his info here, and I can send that over to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just need to know what he wants, and then I'll let Matt know.
Oh, yeah, you still have to hear from him for that. Never mind. Yep, you're right.
All right, then. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Great night. Thank you very much, Matt. Take care. Get some rest. Yeah, I'm on a raid in 10 minutes, so we'll go another 10 minutes. That'll be 4 hours. We currently got 38 people watching, 31 on Twitch, and 7 on YouTube. Anybody in chat have any questions?
Okay, so
but none I can say on stream.
Right.
Do I choose the original Prusa MK3? I'm assuming that's what I'm choosing.
Hey Sam, what is on that back wall behind you? I see a bunch of
Money. They're all the pop vinyls.
Oh, cool. I thought it was rolls of filament at first, and I'm looking at it going, no, that's way too small to be rolls of filament.
No, the filament doesn't tend to last that long in my house, unfortunately.
Yeah. I have filaments that go away real fast, and I have filaments I never ever use because it's that, you know, like the polyalchemies. Oh, this needs to be a very special print that just never happens. We need to burn all that up.
Like that too.
I got a whole box of just like polyalchemies and fancy filaments I've been looking at going, you know what, I'm just going to start printing crap with it because I'm tired of sitting on it. For one, half of it is no good anymore. Because
I got a lot of silks I don't care for because it's too brittle.
Yeah, the silks are too brittle anyways, but then they sit. Like the polyalchemies, I still use them once in a while, but I can't do anything real with them anymore because it just snaps. I have to like sit here when it's printing because I've had it snap on this a few times. Just going up through the Bowden tube, it just snaps off. So either gotta burn it off or just chuck it.
Yeah, all that time Sergio was on camera, I should have asked him about the filament. I forgot about it.
What filament?
You want a roll of
Polymaker.
The heck was that?
You can play sounds on Twitch on my side.
Using the bit thing.
Yeah.
I thought somebody sampled my voice for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Corey goes, I made Zach jump.
No, you didn't.
Here you go, Zach. How about this? Stare at here. Let me stare at screen.
Wow.
That's when Jerry takes his makeup off.
Here's when my wife takes off her makeup. I don't know if I should show this or even say it.
Here comes a slipper flying through the air.
He's not watching right now, I'm sure.
Beat Jerry upside the head.
Sam, was that your bamboo I was hearing? Do you have it?
Ka-clunk, ka-clunk, ka-clunk.
Maybe.
It might be for a video that hasn't came out yet, so we can't tell.
It might rabbit.
I know that sounds very well.
It's annoying, isn't it? Especially that AMS is mad.
Oh, he's got it hiding behind the LDO.
The thing that always gets me about the sounds this machines make is it's high speed, like movement, travel move. It sounds like something scraping. Something about those carbon rods is just, they're noisy at high speed, and it doesn't sound right.
You know, that plastic bit at the back when it smacks into that, I just think, oh my God, it's just smashed into something. And
The best part is when it's printing on the right side and the cable chain is smacking the side of the enclosure. It sounds like it's coming apart. It's like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yeah, first time you buy it, you haven't seen a video about it. You're like, oh my God, it's broke. Hurry, turn it off, ship it back.
The sounds it makes are crazy.
Yeah.
A lot to get used to.
Yeah. I don't like noisy printers.
I don't mind noisy printers when they're as fast as that damn thing is.
I'd like to check out that Anchor Made one and see how fast they got that thing going.
And you know what's amazing?
I saw one of those about a week and a half ago.
Oh, when you were at Farm Labs or whatever? Was it half of what they claim it was going to be?
It looks okay. It looks okay.
It looks like another i3 that might go faster.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't getting a lot of attention, put it that way. They had it out and stuff. I think there were like 2 bamboos there. Even Sunlu had a bamboo, and they've just brought out that Terminator 3 thing, right? It didn't seem, I don't know. It was just odd, just very, very strange.
You know, I've seen reports of people getting shipments from the bamboo store of filament, and it came in a Sunlu box. Like they packed it in a box with a Sunlu logo on it.
Really?
Not that the filament was in a box. The filament box was shipped in an outer carton that said Sunlu on it.
Wow.
And basically
they partnered with Sunlu. Sunlu has a storage here in the States, I think.
Well, I think that's what it was.
Warehouse.
That's what everybody thought it was just, oh well, you know, they must share a warehouse with Sunlu.
Yeah. And if you're getting filament from them, who knows? Sunlu might be making their filament.
I mean, Sunlu might be making their filament. It's hard to say, but
Sunlu's
that's what it was basically. It's like, yeah, they're probably just you know, sharing storage space with them, and they nab the box.
I'm pretty sure Sunlu's a white labeler as well as their own. And I'm pretty sure the old Hatchbox was originally Sunlu.
Familiar noises.
Who usually goes live at 4 o'clock? I don't see anybody on. I see Maker Deck, Astro Canuck, Bawana, Typecrafter.
If you're gonna raid Bawana, he's cool as hell.
Yeah, Bawana's fun.
He's doing a Marvel Snap.
Subsector's on. There's some Gary 3D guy on. Maker Deck, Bawana, Kite Crafter, Charity Makers.
Oh, Subsector is on. I haven't rated her in a long time. All right. Well, I'm going to raid into Subsector here, guys. Everybody on Twitch will be raiding over to Subsector 3D. Please tell her I said hi. On YouTube, I'll simply have an end screen, and that'll be the end of it. Thank you, everybody on screen that's dropped in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Great seeing what you all have going on.
Cheers, Jerry.
And let's see. Let me start the raid, and that'll be jumping here in just a second. And I'll be back next Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, and Liam will probably be on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific. And check out Sam the Real Apprentice online. He's doing a lot of good videos.
He's the Real Apprentice.
Oh boy, yeah, notorious. Yeah.
Ray's jumping. Let me run my ending, and everybody take care. Have a great weekend.